Welcome to the Adelaide Footy League's Community Match of the Round. Today we're at Lonsdale Oval as O'Sullivan Beach Lonsdale take on Greenacres. We thank our broadcast sponsors, Dartfish, Australia's most used coaching tool, Filming Footy, live stream and matchday filming specialists, Sports Interactive, creating better players, one coach at a time, Catch.com.au, screaming good deals, Interchanger, run your interchange like the pros, Adelaide Star Bus, here for all your sports transportational needs, and Archie's Footwear. Please welcome your commentary team led by Vince Cosme and Tony, the coach's coach, Neil.
Good afternoon and welcome to the CarNet Division 7 game between O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale Football Club and Greenacres Football Club. We're out here at Lonsdale Oval here for the game today. The reconciliation round here for O'Sullivan Beach Lonsdale Football Club. And this week we're joined again by my co-commentator back down from Division 1, Tony Neal. Hello Tony, how are you?
Good afternoon gentlemen, and what a sensational day. It is a little bit chilly down here, Vince, but fantastic. And I'll tell you what, very quickly for the viewers out there, I have tried the kangaroo stew and it is sensational, let me tell you. Now I'm going to let you guys have a bit of a chat pre-game, and I'm going to be down on the ground here. We've got a didgeridoo player that's quite significant. We've got a few other things going on pre-game, so a huge day ahead of us. I'll leave you gentlemen with it and we'll catch up soon.
We'll talk to you again soon, Tony. And off the interchange bench today, we welcome back Ned Maguire. Ned, welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks for having me, Vince. Great day for footy and great to be down here at O'Sullivan's Beach. Windy conditions as usual down here. Yes,
it is. We'll look forward to your weather report. You'll be doing the boundary riding today as Nick is unfortunately just a little bit under the weather just at the moment, so he'll be home watching, I'm sure. And we're going to go now to a special video that was taken earlier in the year, and that is regarding the reconciliation round today for the O'Sullivan Beach Lonsdale Football Club.
Well, folks, how fortunate are we? Are joined by Anthony Bernhardt, and Anthony's the Aboriginal outreach worker for Closing the Gap.
Yeah, that's correct. Thank you.
All right, well, welcome along, Anthony. And, folks, we're going to talk about Round 9 reconciliation. For Closing the Gap.
Yeah, that's correct. Thank you.
All right, well, welcome along, Anthony. And, folks, we're going to talk about Round 9 reconciliation round. It's a home game down here, O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale versus Greenacres. And just tell us the makeup of your club. There's a certain percentage?
Yeah, so our club, our playing group has around about 30 to 40% of our Indigenous are Indigenous. So, yeah, which is quite a large amount.
Yeah, and so the reason behind reconciliation, so why reconciliation?
So we can stamp out racism, basically. Racism, bullying in our community, and support all our Indigenous community. And it's important for our club to demonstrate that on a community level.
And it comes across a lot of nationalities as well, doesn't it? And the important thing as a league, we spoke about this, the racism side of it, and also all the other aspects. And it's around culture and building also the supporting base, the sponsors. It's everyone. We're not just talking about building footballers. You're building a culture and the type of people around the club, which I think is just so proactive. Tell us how the day looks. There's some really special things happening today.
Yeah, absolutely. So today we've got We've got a ceremony at the start, we do, Tony, and so we've got a welcome to country, which will be held by Auntie Georgina, who is our Southern Senior Elder, followed by our local MP, the Honourable Katrine Hilliard, saying a few words as well. Then we'll have young Isaac down, who's an amazing fella. He started out here 5 years ago and did his first public performance here, and since then he's actually gone on and played at the Commonwealth Games with the didgeridoo and played in front of Prime Ministers and other delegates.
So he's done. So his first gig down here. We have a bit of fun with this. He was supposed to play for about 2 minutes, and he went for about 10. But he's since gone on. How good's this, folks? This lad's coming back. But you said the PM, but also AFL games. He's also been there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Crows and Port games here in town, he's played the Didge for their reconciliation games as well, and he's just blossomed throughout the years, and he's doing a great thing for his culture.
Now, Anthony, I am fascinated with this one. Tell us about, there's a special marquee that's going to be set up on the hill over there. Let's have a bit of a chat around the marquee. What is it, and what's going to be in it?
Okay, so we're going to have a special marquee. It's going to be known as the Elders Marquee. So it's a safe place for our elders and our young people as well to come to, so they can be sheltered, look after, catered for, and watch the football game with some Indigenous foods as well. So yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to try some of these foods as well.
Now, Anthony, our esteemed co-presenter Phil, who will be watching this, often puts up meal of the day from every club, and we get a Kransky roll, we get a hamburger. There's some great meals out there. However, you've let us in on a little secret. What is one of the meals that we're going to be seeing? And I'm going to be lining up to get a hold of this. Wait for this one, folks.
Well, we're going to have some kangaroo soup. So Phil, come down and get a kangaroo, get a thing of kangaroo soup and a roll, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed in the taste of that.
I think that is probably a first for the Adelaide Football League, and I just think it's sensational. I'm going to be lining up and having a go at it, and beautiful, mate. Now, the next thing is the medal. Tell us about, we do a beanie. We thought that was pretty special, but this is fascinating. A medal for each side, and what will that represent?
Yeah, Tony, I think it's important to acknowledge that, both teams are coming together on the day, embracing, playing in the spirit of the game, and showing unity for all. So at the end of the day, there'll be 2 medals given, one to each side for the most spiritual player on the day. Yep. And that player doesn't have to be the best player out on the ground playing. It's just the person who shows the most spirit and passion.
And that is fascinating. It's the recognition for that player. I'm sure they'll cherish that for the rest of their life. That's a special medal for this game as well. Now, tell us. There's a few of us where we're not sure. We might be sleeping in the commentary vehicle after the game at the end of the night, because tell us about post-game. This is the other exciting part of the day, a little bit light-hearted, but what's going on post-game? There's a bit of hip-hop and a few other things.
So I suppose on the day too, we're really recognising youth mental health. Yes. So we've got a youth hip-hop thing going straight after the ceremony, between ceremony and club presentations. Then after that, we've got Country Freedom, a band, an Indigenous gang band coming in and playing for us for about 2 hours afterwards. So should be rocking for a while, hopefully, after. So we can get together and celebrate the day.
So, Anthony, I think that is absolutely sensational, quite unique to the Adelaide Football League, and the O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale Football Club are leading the way. Mate, I think it's one in, all through. Football is a great equaliser, and thank you so much for spending that time with us today, and we're going to wish you all the best for that round 9 game. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Tony.
Welcome back here to the Lonsdale Oval, and as we can see, the players and the ceremony is about to start. Fantastic interview with Anthony there by Tony. So we'll cross straight to the ceremony, which is just about to start. As you can see, we've got the didgeridoo player coming out now, and we will take that. We're just waiting for them to finish setting up. Ned, interesting game. Just quickly, why we're waiting for them to finish setting up. We got a fantastic effort by Greenacres after not playing last year to be 6-1 after losing their opening game by a goal to Brahma Lodge, then their winning streak at the moment of 6 games is actually only behind Elizabeth, who are undefeated, as the longest current winning streak so far across all divisions.
That's right, yeah, fascinating. And that first game was really close as well. So,
Yep. Keep going.
Yeah, so within 1 goal, so look, they could easily be 7-0, really. So we'll go over now to the ceremony.
I want to first acknowledge our First Nations people here today and recognise that the land we're meeting on is the land and playing on is the Ghana's land, sorry. I'd also like to acknowledge the Greenacres Football Club for partnership with the Sullivan Speech Lonsdale Football Club in supporting reconciliation in our community and in sport in general. I'd like now to ask Carl Telfer to do greetings country. Thank you.
Nyachili, mani ni kukawe nyarlo kumanyarta na ninko tikandi nyarlo kumayarta, nyai miana yarta, nyara windakarnacha, nyai wangan wara malawara miana, nalo jburkiana nyatawala mani yarta na, reconciliation na. I just said greetings, friends. This is everywhere is sacred country, and yes, this is a part of reconciliation, and it's great to see this now filtering down through the sporting, I guess, level into our communities, where the young fellas are looking up at the players and the unity of the brothers standing together. Because you know this game, we know this game. Come from us, eh? I don't know. Seen a couple of black fellas out there run amok today, eh? Yeah. Hey, blowing the whistle there too. Look, the green here, fella. But I guess just speaking about that, this here now, the symbols that we see here between us all here, the 3 of them here, are very, very important to us. The flags and what they stand for us. So this week should not be just 1 week, and that word should not just be that word, because not all of us are happy with that word, reconciliation, and I think there's a new one that we can sit down and discuss and create together for future generations. As we see the 3 flags here, let's think about the 3 generations that are coming, especially for our First Nations people. And I acknowledge all the First Nations here too, to this traditional country. I can see the Ngarrindjeri people that are here. There's people from all the directions, the Torres Strait representation here as well, Torres Strait Islander people here. So it's very, very important that we acknowledge all of this, and everyone else too, the brothers and sisters that are here for this moment on this day. And I'm honoured to be here because I'm actually here trying to fill a quarter of one of my mother's shoes. She's unwell, so she's asked me to step up for her. And we all know you can't say no to your mum. So I'm here today to share that in the spirit of humanity from us, our family, for everyone that's here today. Ma, thank you.
Thank you, Carl. I'd also like to invite up Isaac Hammon to play his yikita.
Nā Marni, nā nāni Isaac Kutnu Janam, nā tangi wilta, Ghana, Nunanjeri Mil, nā Jalia. Hi, my name's Isaac. I'm a proud Ghana Nunanjeri man. I'd just like to acknowledge my elders. I'd also like to acknowledge Uncle here today and thank him for welcoming us to the country. Today I just want to acknowledge the Yolngu people before I play this instrument, this beautiful instrument. It's known as yiraki. We use it for lots of different ceremonies. It's not traditionally from this way though, so I'd like to acknowledge the Yolngu people where it comes from, and I'd like to say Maimak Yolngu, which means thank you in their language. So I'm going to play some for you all, and I hope you enjoy it. Ngā Jalia, thank you.
Thanks, Isaac. And I just wanted to acknowledge as well that Isaac, he first performed here about 6 years ago, his first public appearance, and it was held on this ground. And since that day, he's gone on playing the Commonwealth Games against Prime Ministers, and also turned down an offer to be at the LA Crows game today, to be here to come home again. So put your hands together for Isaac. Thank you. Just sort of to use this time to acknowledge our sponsors. You know who are. We'll acknowledge them a bit further on in the half-time of the A grade. But I'd also like to talk about the commitment of the Sullivan Beach Lonsdale Football Club towards reconciliation. It is a core of reconciliation is about building respectful relationships between First Nations people and the wider Australian community to enable us to work together to close the gaps and to to achieve and share the sense of fairness and justice. We cannot think of Australia as reconciled when some continue to experience racism and when there continues to be profound disparity between the First Nations people and the wider Australian community in the terms of life expectancy, education, employment, just to name a few. Our club's commitment is to ensure that reconciliation is demonstrated and educated to the community, not just today, but for years to come. Thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity now to welcome the Honourable Katrine Hilliard. Thank you to say a few words. And Coram.
And the Honourable Kiam. Thank you very much, Anthony. Can I start by acknowledging that we gather here together on Kaurna land, always was Kaurna land, always will be Kaurna land, and by paying our collective respects to Kaurna elders, past and present, to Kaurna future leaders and elders of other Aboriginal nations here with us today. Can I also, in making that acknowledgement and paying my respects, say thank you so much to you, Carl, and to your beautiful mother, Auntie Georgina, for your welcome here today, Carl, but also for the incredible enduring leadership that you and your family show in our community. It makes a difference in the lives of many people and it strengthens the very fabric of our entire community. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can I also acknowledge and thank the wonderful Isaac, who's here with us again today. I remember when he first played here, and it's just such a joy to have him here to play such beautiful music for us, but also to have such joy about joining us. Thank you so much. And thank you also to Anthony Bernhardt. Many of you here would know that Anthony has absolutely put his heart, his soul, his energy, his time, his passion into bringing us together today. It's been an extraordinary effort from Anthony and absolutely demonstrates his commitment to making sure that every person in our community is always included, welcomed, and that we take real action together towards reconciliation. Thank you very much, Anthony. I think that as Reconciliation Week draws to a close, it's a really important time for all of us to reflect on and to say sorry for past and ongoing injustices, hurt and racism in our community. It's also a time for us to reflect together on harmony and healing and on the steps, the real actions that we can take to make sure that reconciliation is indeed more than a word. I think our gathering here today with the O'Sullivan Beach Lonsdale Football Club and the Greenacres Football Club absolutely gives us all an opportunity to make sure the voices of every Aboriginal brother and sister is heard and empowered, and to make sure that we have conversations today about what we will absolutely do together to make a real difference towards reconciliation. I'm really happy to be here with you today, and I'm really happy to be here with my very good friend, the wonderful Honourable Kian Ma, who is the Shadow Minister for Aboriginal Affairs and Reconciliation, and I'll hand over to him. Thank you.
Thank you, Katrine. I too would like to acknowledge we're on Kaurna land, where we are in this nation. All the nations that surrounded and right around this country always have been, always will be Aboriginal land. Games like this and having Indigenous rounds are exceptionally important, and for a couple of reasons. Sport, but particularly Aussie rules, has led the way in combating racism. You think of the historic moments that have changed the fabric of this country. They include people like Nicky Winmar, Michael Long and Adam Goods calling out racism that has led the country and led this nation. It's also really important. It's not just about pulling on a Guernsey that has dot painting on it, but it's about taking pride in sharing this country with the oldest living culture this planet's ever seen. It wasn't always easy for Aboriginal people to take pride, to share that pride with others in who they are. And the fact that there is recognition like this at football clubs really helps with that. I'm a proud Aboriginal man, and I'm proud to be here today with everyone. It's good to be back at this club. My first memories of this club were when my middle son, who's taking photos over there, got his first concussion playing junior footy about 3 years ago. But it is good to be here, and it's so great to see what's happening today.
Excellent. And finally, good luck to all of the players. Thank you. Can't wait for today's game.
Thank you, Katrine and Kian. You guys have been such a wonderful support in the South, not just in our sport, but in the community. So thank you once again. Thank you. I would like to acknowledge our official umpires today, all officials from both clubs as well. I'd like to ask the official umpires to come forward, and the two captains and Carl to toss the coin, please. Greenacres won the toss and kicking south. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This concludes our ceremony. Please stay around. We do have other activities during the day. We have a medal ceremony after the A-grade match for both teams, and followed by a band, Country Freedom, which is operated by Troy Rigney at 6 o'clock. So enjoy the day. Good luck to the players. Thank you.
Fantastic ceremony there, Ned. I really, really enjoyed that. I just love the didgeridoo. I think it's a magnificent instrument. It's so hard to play, and that was a fantastic rendition that we heard there from Isaac, and fantastic to have the ministers and all the dignitaries here supporting Reconciliation Week here at OSB Lonsdale.
Yeah, it's a fantastic initiative by OSB Lonsdale and Greenacres as well. Yeah, it's just a great little celebration they've got going over there, and the acknowledgement was really, really fantastic for Reconciliation Round.
All right, we're going to go to a very short commercial break because the teams are warming up. I don't suspect it'll be too long before they're back on, and we'll go through our pre-game, so we'll be back very shortly.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Welcome back here to Lonsdale Oval for the OSB Lonsdale and Greenacres A-grade game today, CarNet Division 7. We're going to go straight into our pre-game now while both the A-grade teams are warming up. So first we'll go to have a look at the home side, OSB Lonsdale. So last year they actually finished fifth with a 4-6 record, just struggling a little bit this year. And it's interesting that this year they're 1-6. Their win has been against fellow southern team Hammon, but Hammon actually have a little bit better percentage. So, and it's actually, you're looking at the points scored and conceded for OSB. They're actually 4 goals worse off this year in terms of offence, and a couple of goals worse off in terms of defence. So that's actually a 6-goal difference so far this year compared to last year. A note on last year, they started the season 1-4 and then actually finished rather strongly. So their only win this year has been against Hammon in round 3. So what have you got on OSB, Tony? I know you spoke to them early in the year.
Yeah, so I had a couple of chats with their coach this morning and just had a look at the scoring shots, and ironically, they've had 18, 19, apart from one game where they had 9, but they've been around the 18 to 20 mark. And Greenacres had, they did have a big blowout one day there, but their last 2 or 3 games, they've only been around the 21, 22. So it's only 2 or 3 scoring shots difference, Vince, which I think can be a plus for O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale. You've got to look at where can we get them, and you know, as Ben was saying, they tend to score freely once they get going. It's their defence that lets the leaking through. And it'll be interesting to see how Greenacres go up forward as opposed to their defence.
Well, they've got Central United to come, and then obviously Flinders Uni. So let's quickly move on to Greenacres. Unbelievable Greenacres. We mentioned this with Ned in the pre-game. They lost that opening game by a goal to Brahma Lodge, and since then their 6-game winning streak is the second longest active streak across all 7 divisions. The only team that's better is Elizabeth, who are undefeated. Percentage is good for them. Obviously, we can't bring up any stats for last year, except for the fact that they went undefeated last year. So
and undefeated last week because they had the bye.
They're doing very well. So they've got Brahma Lodge and Lutheran coming up. So they've got a couple of games coming up with reasonable teams that are around the mark as well. So they'd be looking to consolidate here today. So I think we move quickly to your keys.
Well, I was just going to say, Vince, actually, just on that, the trip down here is a long trip for them as well. So there's a little bit of that sort of stuff to go on. The trip, how does that work, and so on. And we'll go to the keys.
Keys to the game.
So one of the ones I was looking at, it is a huge game for both teams with differing reasons. And can O'Sullivan's Beach lift on their special day in front of a large home crowd? Great coaching IQ and structures, and it's coming along for them. Greenacres, the real deal, sitting, as you alluded to, sitting second on the ladder. But there's a long road trip, and can they come up with the goods? And is their game plan strong? So I'm interested, I like the macros, the forward entries, the kick-ins, and so on.
And just on that, we were talking with their president before the game, and we will air our 2 interviews at half-time for those. And that was one of the dynamics he said about Division 7 is that, you got teams out north and teams down south, and you experience so many differing conditions.
Yes, and the last one, Vince, besides all of that, I've sort of sandwiched it, but this last one, we've got all this stuff about structures and that, but at the end of the day, watch for the sensational football skills, tricks and skills. Coaches can't prepare for instinct. Let them play, Vince. Let them play.
And as we can see now, players just getting into position, so that's exactly what is going to happen today. We're going to let them play. Let's quickly cross to Ned just before the siren. Ned, what have you got for us on the boundary?
Cheers, Vince. Just quickly, guys. Greenacres won the toss and are going to the right of screen. It's a 22 kilometre-hour breeze, so thinking a few goals in it. And it's 15 degrees, but it feels like definitely, it says 12, but definitely a lot less than that. You guys had the luxury up in the box.
I reckon that decimal point's in the wrong spot, might be 1.2. Take it away, Tony.
All right, so Nicholas Matthews in the ruck here for Greenacres gets beaten by Tyson Smith there, and the umpire has said it's a free kick. O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale through Deacon Trembath now. Nice long kick into the centre forward hotspot. Players crumbing around, milling around. Greenacres player, there's pressure on in the forward line, and I think that's going to be one of their keys today, Vince. This is Kyle Skinner now, just a new player out to the wing. Player dropped it there, good backup by Greenacres. He's actually given it over to O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale there. He's coming back now. This is dodging and moving. Nathan Merritt. Round it comes through the ruckman. That's a screwy that's been big contest. All the big fellas put their hands down. He's dodged left and right. Doesn't know what to do. Ben Banford comes around. Matthew Gibson's caught with the ball. Back to Banford. Around the corner. He's kicked that into the pocket. Jeez.
Oh, good
nice bounce on it.
And really went through.
Just through for 1 point.
Yeah, well, that just that took a Shane Warne leg break there, but only the 1 point there, and that's the first score of the game. So we'll just watch what happens as the ball comes out. So the first one there is going to be Bamford again. The captain gets the handball across. Here's Gibson. Gibson with a long kick in. I think that's high, wide, and not very handsome. That's gone out on the full. And so they will have the opportunity here, OSB, to get the ball out from their back 50.
And that pocket, just where he's about to kick from, there's a beautiful Elders tent down there as well.
Yes.
The Elders are down there today celebrating as well, Vince. Away you go.
Okay, so in it comes. Ball up towards just outside 50. Good take off the pack by Grindley. Couple of handballs there. Now the kick's going to come forward there. I think that was Smith. So, it's gone over the back of the pack. Here is Andrews. Andrews now gets the ball forward inside 50. They can't take the mark. First one back on it. There is Richards. Richards with a little kick in towards the centre of the ground. It's going to end up here with Mal. Mal gets the ball across to Clark. He's tackled immediately. Now it's in dispute. Good pick up there by Merritt. Gets the handball out. Kick goes forward inside 50 again. the captain there, Bamford, slipped over, and that's allowed the OSB defence to clear the ball. So there's Harwood. Harwood with a kick back towards the wing. That's going to be intercepted by Mao. And he's now he's looking inside, sees something that he likes.
Oh, well done.
Well played. He actually spotted that Trembath and done a good job there with that intercept. Kicks out towards the far side. All Greenacres out there. First one out there is the player playing his first game today, Hausler. So he gets a short kick out towards Eisner. Eisner now gets the ball. The scrubby kick inside 50. And now there's... it looks like they've picked it up there, Greenacres. They're going to get a chance here to get the ball inside, and there's a shot on goal. I think that might have been Bamford again, and that's gone through for a behind, Tony.
Yeah. So O'Sullivan's beats Lonsdale, just lining up, just having a look at how they're going to kick in. They've got a few numbers out this side. Good size here, the ruckman. He's run a long way with that ball, just missed kicks, but nice leap there. Wallace Long Scafidi it is. He's come short to Jaden Hunter with a bit of possession. Jaden Hunter now just places that ball onto the boot, comes to a 50-50. Well taken, but strong tackle. Taken high there by Jamie Howcroft, ex-Broadview player. And this is Braden Fiedler. Only light. Looks down the wing. Now he looks inside. Now he goes around. Well done to the young bloke. Beautiful use of the ball, and that's a nice mark. Good size, this guy, Tyson Smith. Oh, finger-tipper there, and that's Jake Marshall. Marshall now just miskicks that inside. The captain can't take it. So we could be seeing a little bit of that between 50s. Talking about not taking the ball. Out it comes again. Just an awkward left foot kick, but effective. Centre half forward position. We're seeing the ball rebounded out. This is Andrew Clark, ex-Paraka player. Out onto the wing. 1-on-1. Player gets through. Around he comes. It's a high kick into centre half forward. Oh, player leading out. Can't take it, leaves it there. Ben Bamford, gee, I tell you what, he's been in the play a fair bit. Hits the ground, out the back. Oh, just that fumble could be costly. Young Matthew Harwood, that was. Umpire says, I will ball it up. And not much of a press on. Greenacres, a few numbers around the ball. He's up there again. Oh, geez, taken out strongly was Ben Bamford after that tap. And that's knocked him around, Vince. He's taken a long time to get up.
Well, I think they've identified that he's obviously a big threat in that forward line, so he's up at the ruck again. Well done. Tried to take it out the ruck. Can't quite get it there was Richard Horse, so now the ball's bobbling around. It's collected there by Grindley, and he's going nowhere. Umpire is going to ball it up again, so up it goes. Oh, big leap there by Smith. He's been really prominent early. Now the ball's come out towards a 50. Grubber kick along the forward line. It's been very well intercepted. They're holding up well the Greenacres defence so far. And now the ball's come out wide here to Carver. So Carver looks inside. He's looking for Merritt. Merritt, ball's just beaten him, and that's well intercepted. Here's Hunter again. Oh, he's spilt the ball, Hunter. Held, but not paid. Now Eisner's got it again. Big, long, deep kick. He's looking for Gibson, but that's gone over his head. It's going to go through for a minor score. And Greenacres to 3 points. And the home side OSB Lions yet to score. And Ned, what have you got there, mate?
Just after every point that Greenacres score, they're really pressing up the ground, trying to block it into their forward half of the ground, boys.
Well, they've done that successfully so far. Hasn't actually only been inside a couple of times into OSB Lonsdale's forward 50, but they've got the ball in the back pocket here, Tony.
Yeah, Harwood it is now. Kicks down. This is where they get in a bit of trouble. Greenacres have been able to turn it over from here, and O'Sullivan's beats Lonsdale. They've gone inside a couple of times and turned it over. A player with his head over the ball, Jack Mao. So they can come out. Player feigned the handball. Now he kicks on. This is what I was talking about. They sort of get to this area and they come undone. Kyle Skinner, new player. He's got a player free in the middle if he wants. Not looking at him. Big lead comes. This gives O'Sullivan's beats Lonsdale plenty of time to get back. He's on the left foot. Doesn't hit it correctly. Oh, could have been a literal in the back. Players charging after it. Bruin Brandon. Bit of a cult name there. After it, they come O'Sullivan's beats Lonsdale. Well taken in the one hand. Got it out to the side. That's clever play. So they can set up again. Oh, player taking the ground. Not sure. Oh, just a little bit after the ball there. Oh, it's bounced through. And another point on the board. And you wouldn't say they're scoring freely. Greenacres have had a few goes at it.
Few opportunities.
Yeah, what are they up to? 4 points
4 points,
now?
yeah. Interchange just in front of us. We've got Blanks coming on and Newchurch about to come on as well. for their first taste of the action. So the ball and around 50 again and again. OSB Lonsdale just struggling to get the ball outside the attacking area for Lonsdale. Now there's a good opportunity here for Hunter. He's working really hard. Gets the handball out. And, caught there Goodwin. That might be holding the ball. I think it is going to be holding the ball. And free kick's going to be paid here to Greenacres. Now, they've got a breeze at their back that's going to be taken here by Eisner. He's been prominent early too. So we'll see if he can make the distance. It's going to be kicking from right inside 50.
Bit of interchange going on. Yeah, he's good left foot kick too, Vince.
Yeah, so Eisner, good left foot kick. That looks like it's the opening goal of the game, man. Oh. Fantastic work from the goal umpire as well. That was great. So well played, goal umpire. We've got to have a look at that again, Tim. That was...
I've never seen that in my life.
You see young Merritt just coming off there. So let's have a look at this goal umpire.
Goal umpire.
Not a bad kick, but have a look at this for a...
That's going to go on the show this week.
That's going to get a run on the on behind the post, I would think, absolutely.
Where is he from? Colin Rouston, tell me, how do you train these boys? Okay, ball in the middle, Vince, so let's have a look. All the players to the right of this throw-up, apart from number 9 here for the Roving, so up it goes. Well, he's actually, wouldn't believe it, he was the ruckman there. Anyway, they've got it out. Gee, Bamford. How good's he going? Oh, big collision there. Players run in. Got back up, so well done. Now, what you'll see, players converge in. The wingers still out, but only 20, 30 metres off this rather than the 40 or 50. Big pack here. 4 players down in the goal square and a lot of players to the left of screen. So up it comes. If O'Sullivan's Beach can get a clearance here, looks like they can't quite bounce up. 2-3 players running. Good work. Wallace, Long, Scafidi. Down in the centre forward. If they can get a grab here, they'll get a shot on goal. There's a player running past. That was great play by Deacon Trembath. And I'll tell you what, he has kicked the goal and they've erupted next to us on the right here. So Trembath, nice running through. If we see the replay here. Here we go. One handball. Kick came in. Trembath just hung off. Down it came one. There it is. And he took off. Put the Jets on. Nice goal from 50, that, Vince, too.
Yeah, well done by Trembath, and a really good reply there, and that's an important goal for the Lions. As they, they were sort of probably a little bit lucky to that Greenacres have been a little bit inaccurate, and a quick reply sees them only 4 points down. Up it goes again. Neither ruckman, the 2 number 9s, neither of them can get a tap out. The ball's just bobbling around, heading towards the OSB Lonsdale forward line. It's just on the edge of the square and near the 50-metre line, and the umpire's going to come in. Last one up from the pack there is James Clark, and he'll be balling that up. So up they go again. Good tap there that time by Smith. Umpires pulled that out just before the kick from Greenacres could go forward, and I think it actually might be going against Greenacres. It is. Yes.
They were lucky. That was about a 60-metre kick.
Yeah, that breeze. The breeze really got hold of that one, didn't it? So, they're doing all right. The Lions, they're 4 points down here, going against the breeze. And Grindley's been prominent early. So let's see what he can do here. Spotted something up that he likes. Out to about 30. There's a big fly there from the captain, Hayes. Couldn't take the mark. Greenacres under pressure here in their forward line. Good pressure applied by the OSB forward line. And that's going to force a ball up. Gee, I like that jump by Hayes. You could see that coming from 5-10 metres away. Up it goes again. Tap down. A quick kick out by the Greenacres defence. First one there was Howcroft, but he didn't actually got beaten. Yeah, got taken away from him. And there's Carver going forward. So good kick into the centre. First one there was Gibson. So Gibson's got it now. He heads out wide looking for Bamford. Bamford at the second attempt. Gets the handball across to Newchurch. He's tackled immediately. Back to Bamford. Another handball. Newchurch again. Might have been tackled high, but he got good handball out there. Now that's coming out wide. They've got a free player out here on this side. And that's Gibson. He puts the ball to the hot spot. Got a leading player there. Oh, Pat converged. Gee, that could have actually ended up with someone getting knocked out. But the ball's come out now. It's going to be Todd Andrews at the back line, looking for the short pass. taken there. Along Scafidi again, couldn't quite take the mark. And that could end up... No, he's kept that ball in. Now gets the kick forward. That could be intercepted, though. It will be intercepted. Playing straight on there is Coomblas. And now he's actually been caught holding the ball.
Yeah, and I see the Andrews brothers are playing. They wouldn't have a band, the Andrews sisters. The Andrews brothers are playing for O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale. So around he comes now, player out on that far side. That is a great grab as well. And I'll talk about those advertising banners out there in a moment. But nice kick in. Just to that centre forward, bit of congestion. Greenacres once again cleared. I reckon they've done that 4 or 5 times this quarter. Just bangs it on the foot there, Paul Merritt. Oh, down low. Player couldn't actually get that out from between his legs to get it on. A little bit of a pack. Can they win a clearance? Jack Mao just missed that. Player kicks that out of the thing. Let's see the boundary umpire's pattern. He's touching, he's pointing, and that is a point to Greenacres. So Richard Hoare it is with the ball in hand. He's got a player free in the pocket. Decides to go longer. The big ruckman goes up. Can't take it. They're outnumbered here, 3-on-1. Wow, big body in there, Ben Bamford. He went more the body first. Oh, he's a little bit going on there in the back play. And they picked him up. Good sportsmanship.
What have you got there, Ned?
There's been some big contests so far, boys, and that one in the forward line a few minutes ago left Bruin Brandon a little bit proppy. He's still on there, but his lower leg looks a bit sore.
So Andrew Grindley just getting the punch out. Greenacres load up again. Player flying by. Nathan Merritt couldn't take it. So it's in the pack. Extracted out. Well done off half back by James Clark. Comes back in his direction. Puts the Shepherd in. A lot of numbers by Greenacres. Will Shepherd come in again? It's getting a bit vigorous. Willing bodies needed. That's a great take. Courage required. And he got it up. So out it comes now. Player going forward was number 1, Jack Mao. Plays on, kicks it into the goal square. I'll tell you what, luck of the bounce. Up this way, that way, and he's pretty happy about that. Bruin Brandon has kicked the sausage roll.
He's recovered pretty well there.
Goal umpire's lost the hat, Vince. We've missed the march, but they've got a goal on the board, so they move forward now. They're 2 goals 5 to 1 goal straight as we speak. And what are we, 14 and a half minutes into the first quarter.
On the game clock brought to us by Adelaide Starbus, of course. So well done to Bruin Brandon there. So he's obviously, yes, Ned?
Just 5 more tackles for Greenacres than OSB, and that's really resulting in some big hits and ending up going on the scoreboard, boys.
Yeah, well, it's certainly very willing. They've moved Hunter into the middle here, but it's Mao. Gee, he's getting the ball out the middle. Got the handball out. Kick forward there by Eisner. A big, long kick, and that's gone a bit too wide. That's gone out on the full. So that'll be a relieving kick to come in here from the OSB Lions back line. So just waiting for the ball to come back in. In it comes. So nice kick outside 50. Well, couldn't quite take the mark there, and that's going to spill over the boundary line. And we'll have a out on the full, actually. So it's going to be Merritt to bring the ball back in. Goes short. That, looks like that might be 25 as well for that hit after the mark there.
Just a little bit of it creeping into the game, Vince.
Yeah, it's a bit of feeling here.
Yeah. There's some good-sized lads out here too. Yeah,
so this should almost be a 25-metre penalty. So now it's going to be about 20 metres out directly in front, just trying to pick up the player there.
A couple of players talking to the umpires, a bit going on.
Yeah, there's a little bit of feeling here. It's been quite willing early. And this is the player, I think, playing his first game today, Hausler.
Have a look at, just while on the off there, Tyson Smith and Paul Merritt.
In he comes on the left. Let's wait for the goal umpire. He's pretty happy about it. Or is it a he? We can't really see from here, but it's a goal. That's their 3rd goal. And they now go to 3-5. That's 23, leading the OSB Lions 1 straight. and they're on 6. So well done there to Houslow. And we'll just have a look at the replay there brought to us by Dartfish, when the ball's coming back into the middle. So, and we've just been informed that our numbers for Todd and John Andrews are the wrong way around. Anyway, the ball comes up. It's back into Greenacres forward line again.
So bobbling around, yep. And on the ground there, player taken out. There's been a little bit of funny stuff going on. And Paul Merritt's just extracting himself away from that, as Richard Hoare it is, trying to get up off the ground. So Richard Hoare, a little bit slow. Player just giving a nice little lead here. Jaden Hunter gets ignored. Another shorter lead. Oh, player putting his hand in Merritt. He goes back in after it, pops up to Ben Bamford. We've called him a few times. He's caught there, got out of it. Handball's over the back, but to no one in particular. Players arrive 3 or 4. It's hard in there. It's hot. Great work there by Jaden Hunter. Gets it out. They're running now. Oh, player wasn't ready. Riley Broadstock it was who got that out. Come back in now. Player free. This will be Julian Sheehan. Long along the wing. Look at the numbers here for Greenacres. 3, 4, 5 of them arrive. You wouldn't believe it. O'Sullivan's Beach player Wallace Long-Scafidi got his hand on it. It comes out towards Joseph Eisner now. On that beautiful left foot, around he goes. I was saying before, it's been a bit of a game between the 50s, and you'll see this again. Richard Hoare rebounds out down the wing. Riley Broadstock gets rid of it very quickly out there, and this player's been quite prolific as well. Whoop, as a soccer off the ground, it's still in play. I thought it was out there. Around the corner, Richard Hoare getting a bit of it. And that's a nice mark out there, and I reckon that's Eisner again, Vince.
Yeah, Eisner going really well. So he's got it on 50, onto that left foot. Long kick inside, and there's a big mark. Just a little bit of a push out there, but not enough to attract the umpire's attention. So that's been taken at the top of the goal square. And gee whiz, Ben Bamford, he is absolutely on fire. Ned.
That's absolutely a result of the repeat entries. They've had the last 6 inside 50s, and that's 11 more now than OSB, guys.
So in comes Bamford, and now they're starting to get a little bit of traction here in terms of some reward for their repeat inside 50s. So Bamford, you expect he'd kick this. Look, the umpire's going to move a little bit, but not enough.
Have a look, he's done the Superman.
That's it. That's goal number 4. And they now go to 4 goals 5, 29, leading the OSB Lions 1 goal. Now, we just make sure we want to keep this on to make sure we capture this goal umpire as well. Let's have a look at this.
He's giving us something different every time. Wait for this. Oh. Oh, well, that's okay.
All right, make sure you get the goal umpire for all these celebrations there, young Tim.
He's giving us the Superman this time
fantastic.
With the cape. All
so
right.
Bamford with the goal, Tony, and they're just starting to eke out a little bit of a space here in this first quarter. 4-5-29, and that's on the Adelaide Starbus game clock. We've just gone into 20 and a half minutes.
So ball on. A player almost threw that out the back there, Tyson Smith. It's right in the middle of the O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale centre of the ground there. Doesn't look like they've got a cricket pitch here. I saw an aerial shot on Google. It doesn't look like it's been used if they have. Player just coming off. He's had a outstanding start, young man, and that is Kyle Skinner. As the ball, they're trying to get it forward here, O'Sullivan's Beach. I talk about the rolling more with the ruck now. A nice kick forward, Jaden Hunter. Umpires pick something. It's going to come back though, and he's been prolific as well, Jaden Hunter. He's a bit of a link-up man. He's got the captain next to him if he wants him. This would be very short if he went there. He's got another short. Couple of leads come. Unusual kicking style, and no one really had a good go at it. Over the top it came from Ryan Comins, Back now, the man in long sleeves. There's a smart play today, and good intelligent work there by Richard Hoare. And that was Jamie Howcroft from Broadview. And you'll see also Nicholas Matthews running in for this. 2 of the most intelligent men playing a winter game wearing long sleeves, Vince.
Well, yes, sometimes you cop a bit of stick for that, but in it comes. A clear tap there for Smith.
He's just come off the bench, this bloke.
He has. That's Carver. Carver with a high kick. Good luck getting under that. Oh, someone's been copped one on the scon there. So there's a Falcon. Well picked up there by Clark. Gets the handball forward. But he's going to come back in. He's got another chance here, Clark. Oh, misses it on the second opportunity. It's the third opportunity here for him, is it? Now the kick's got fire. He's found a player out here. Oh, he's dropped a mark there, Howcroft. Gets the handball. Here's Newchurch. Newchurch with a kick forward. Oh, mark couldn't be quite taken there by Gibson. Goes back in second effort. Handballs come out. Out to, it looks like that's number 20 Driver. So now it's good work there by Hunter. Gee, he's having an absolute fantastic first quarter, but he's missed the kick. And that's going to be brought straight back in here by Clark. Clark back in towards 50. First one, there's Mao, gets the handball. There's a snapshot, and that looks like that's a goal to Howcroft. It is. And so that is their fifth goal now. So they're going to go to 5-5, and that's 35. And OSB is just stuck here on the sole goal by Trembath.
And he turned quickly. When he got the handball, he didn't really have a good look. He knew where he was. Goal umpire did the hold on to the hat sign this time. So they are surging ahead. Bamford with one and Eisner with two. Howcroft and Brandon as well. So player about to come on in front of us here is Kyle Skinner. Had a very good start to the game, and also Nathan Merritt. So ball up in the middle. Down it comes. Ben Clark tackled strongly to the ground. Greenacres desperate in the middle there. A lot of players milling around this ball. And probably 8 or 10 there, you can see in the screen there. Winger out the back on either side, I'd like to see that. Up it comes. Numbers around the ball for Greenacres there. Easy tap back, straight into centre forward. Player dropped that was Jamie Howcroft. Around it comes, they're going forward again. Player he just had about 2 or 3 metres space there.
It's an intelligent kick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Kick to the advantage.
Good vision.
Yep.
So players coming back. He hasn't turned around to have a look, but this is Jack Mao. Seems to know his way around the football oval as well.
Poor old Nathan Merritt and Kyle Skinner here. They've been waiting a while to get on.
Yep. They're jumping here with us.
Still in front of us as well. They could probably come in. We could get some special comments.
All right, so Mao. Oh, geez, he goes left, goes right. Umpire's behind it. Let's have a look at the goal umpire. He's hanging on to the hat. Oh, he's doing the scarecrow that time.
Yep.
He is giving us something different each. I don't know what he's on, but I want some, Vince. But then again, I'm not real sure. I don't know. That's
26 minutes, and they have surged ahead now. Greenacres. That's 5 in a row, 5 straight.
Really?
So they were on two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 41. So yes, what do you got for us, Ned?
That's now 11 scoring shots from 21 inside 50s for Greenacres.
Up it goes. They're going to clear the ball again here. Quick handball comes out to Garner. Another handball to Merritt, running off a halfback. Good intercept there by Hayden. Couldn't quite take the mark. Greenacres with the opportunity again, or maybe tackled without it there was Clark, and he'll get the free kick. Got someone free in the pocket. That was Howcroft, but he's found the leading player, and that could be the siren, I think, for quarter time as well. So he's given it to the captain. He'll get a game next week there. And so now it was the siren, yeah. So it could become the first person here to be a multiple goal kicker, I think. Ben Bamford, the captain. So let's see what he does. We've got a great view of this. This is right on our camera line. And our commentary box, that's right here on the wing. So in he comes. And that will be a goal. Great finish to the quarter by Greenacres. 6 goals straight. And that takes them to 7-5-47. And they are leading OSB Lonsdale Lions, who are stuck on that solitary goal by Trembath. And in fact, remember at that time, Tony, it was 1-4 to 1 goal.
They got that goal back, didn't they? Yes.
And so they have absolutely dominated. So since that time, so Greenacres right on top here. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, And while we're doing that, we'll see how Ned goes out at the OSB. They're going to see how he goes out at that huddle, and then we'll come back and report on quarter time.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mick's Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashcam. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Okay, welcome back here, and let's go straight to Ned on the boundary line.
Thanks, Vince. Just went over to the OSB Lonsdale huddle, and to put it bluntly, boys, they weren't too happy. The captain pulled him aside as they cut him off and gave him a bit of a baking, told him it wasn't good enough, and he asked them if they really wanted it. Now, the back line, they were too loose according to the defensive coach, and they've really got to get closer to their man, boys. That's what I've taken out of that, and hopefully they can get back into this one.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that, Ned. And just a quick one. Greenacres goal scorers were Maui 1, Jamie Howcroft with 1. Bruin Brandon, I love the name, with 1.
Yep.
2 to Eisner, 2 to Bamford, and O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale 1 to Trembath. Vince.
Yes, that's it. So, and some of the players that we like there, we'll go with the home side first. I thought Jaden Hunter really was a standout.
Number 5
at the start. Tyson Smith's done pretty well in the ruck as well, and I thought both the Andrews boys we called quite a bit. For the Dragons, Ben Bamford just stood out like a beacon in the forward line. Matthew Gibson was good in the forward line as well. Jamie Howcroft with the long sleeves was quite good, and the long left foot of Joe Eisner, he was
cuts him up a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, he was getting some really good traction with some long kicks into the forward line there.
So just while we're waiting for Greenacres to come out, I believe we're being live streamed into Tracy Village in Darwin. So Northern Territory Football League Division 1 and 2 team, and some of the players from up there come down here and vice versa. So that is fantastic for the league, and we welcome all of those people down in Tracy Village. You'll see some signs on the far wing during the day, and actually we'll just go to the stats here quickly, Vince.
Yeah, so inside 50s, Greenacres 22-8. It ended up. The ruck taps, though, that we did mention Tyson Smith was doing well in the ruck, and tackles even, which was interesting. But Greenacres with that 12 scoring shots to 1, it certainly reflected in that inside 50 count.
Tackles are interesting. So second
quarter. Here we go. Second quarter, up they go, and good, well done OSB. Got the clearance clear out, and that was kick forward was by Long Scafidi. He's actually been prominent as well. Now it's with Clark. Clark's kick around the corner, looking for the full forward there in Jared Swain, but that's going to beat both players over and the ball will be tossed in. But a good, lively start. So there's a little bit of a slope here on the ground. So they're going uphill, but with the breeze. So that sort of contradicts itself.
That's an evener, isn't it?
that should even itself out.
That's like the buffer in your swimming pool.
That's right. So we'll see how they go here. So ruck here is going to be up they go. Good tap there by Andrews. Ball spills to ground. A lot of falling around now. The pack forms, then the umpire's going to come in. There'll be a secondary stoppage.
Yeah, a lot of numbers, Vince. Have a look at them.
Yeah, a lot of numbers around the ball.
They set up the back, don't they? Look at them, Greenacres.
We'll see what happens with this one. So up they go again. Tap again by Andrews. Down to the captain in Hayes. Couldn't quite grab the ball. Merritt's bundled over, but now there's a quick kick forward, and that's out on the full. But lively start by OSB.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of feeling out there, Vince. So let's see Greenacres now bringing it back in from the out of bounds on the full. So Jack Mao it is. He's just going to come long to a 50-50.
Good kick.
Ruckman set themselves the 2 number 9s. Oh, not quite grabbing it. Oh, player swarmed on there. Ryan Comans. There's a little bit of endeavour here, but they tended to start that first quarter that way as well, O'Sullivan's Beach. Can they put it together? And this player here is outstanding. Ben Bamford just goes back. He's got leads. He's got one on the wing. The forwards come towards him now. Player free in the middle of the ground. Tends to come out very wide to the pocket. 2 players there, and that's a nice mark. And this is number 41, Ryan Huesler. So they have a Huesler, an Eisner.
And both have been good.
And, I don't know, German influence or something there. But Huesler it is. He's off camera. Well, there he is. He's on camera.
He's on camera,
but here.
Yeah, it's a bit hard for us to see. We have to look. We're looking at the same vision as you are, not seeing it live.
So comes in, left foot. Probably the wrong side for a left footer. Let's see how he goes. Nice kick in, I'll tell you what. Just over the top.
That's a good kick.
Geez, he's done the big flex too. He loves that, does he? Ryan Huesler, he's showing us the biceps as he's kicked that through. Just on his distance, I'd suggest, Vince, as we see him come in. Pretty ordinary from the goal umpire down this end. Just gave us the 2 fingers up and that's it.
Yeah, but he's worked that around beautifully, hasn't he?
Yeah. So
really
they
good kick.
Started the quarter as they finished the last quarter. Well, they've gone ahead to 8 goals 5 to 1 goal straight. So big lead.
Good start and strong ongoing form in this game shown by the Dragons. There's a tap there again by Tyson Smith. Still in luck, but it's going to be taken away again. This Huesler again. Umpire's going to call a pushing free kick, so a little bit of relief here, just as Bilby was eyes lighting up there to maybe get a shot on goal. So let's see what they can do here, the line. So the kick comes out towards the wing, looking for the Ruckman Smith.
That's better.
And well played, and despite the attention there from Matthews. So here's Smith. He goes a little bit inside, but it's going to be intercepted, and that's a good take by Clark. So Clark now is going to have the opportunity to send the ball back towards their Greenacres forward line. Oh, big lead, big take by Howcroft. Round he goes, swings around, kick inside 50. That's gone deep. There's going to be a big one-on-one there. It looks like he was held there. Bamford umpire didn't see anything. Diving on the ball there, Bilby, and Bamford again unable to put that one through. So that's gone through for a minor score.
I'll tell you what will be interesting, Vince. They've started well, Greenacres, but can they sustain the effort? Because it's pretty much been all one-way traffic, of course, but sustain the effort. Lead given now in short. Comes over the top. Number 11 there. Now, he's got a good leap on him and had a good first quarter. Wallace, Long, Scafidi. So ball out here. Just looking down the line here is Andrew Grindley. Comes inside square 45 degrees straight to a Greenacres player. And I mentioned this the last quarter, that wing half-back flank area for them. It tends to break down. So Maui, he's had a lot of the ball as well. Long kick into centre forward. Punched Mark Andrews. So there's 3 Andrews playing. Around it comes, and nice kick by Matthew Harwood. Pack forms, unable to crumb it. Player just taken, dropped down onto the ground here, and that was John Andrews. Now they go forward, O'Sullivan's Beach, Lonsdale. A bit of a hook kick by James Clark. Off to the left, it's a point. Goal umpire's given us the old... it's like a spy there up.
Yeah.
Put the arm up over there. Look at that, waving the flag. Oh, golly gosh, he's taken his eye off it. So out it comes long by Greenacres on that far side. Little hand in the back. Almost a one-handed there in the Dukes. Mitchell Carver. Ball down the boundary line now, so they'll get 2 or 3 kicks in a row. Good spoil. Players fall to ground. They're away now. One bounce. Inside 50. Great pass there. And Matthew Gibson, I was just going to say, we'll see a coast-to-coast.
Coast-to-coast. Could be.
So Jaden Newchurch and Christopher Garner just waiting to get on and get a bit of that ball as well. As far side, Matthew Gibson has a practice kick. I feel like the golfer having a practice shot, isn't it? We don't count that as a stat, though. I'm sorry, Matthew. But anyway.
Let's hope he kicks better than we play golf, Tony.
Wanders in. Oh, just a nice little step at the end. Umpire
young Merritt
does not
just
move.
coming off there.
And that is a goal to Gibson. And look at him. That's the fastest move. Here he comes. He's coming off the ground. Good goal. Little bit of camera time. Great work there. So there are a few players coming off. So we've got Newchurch and Blanks have just come on. Players pretty happy with themselves as Coomblas and Bilby come off. Number 4 is Jake Marshall coming on as well.
So 9-6-60 to 117. It's all one-way traffic here so far. Up they go. Tyson Smith again, the tap gets down, but that's going nowhere. He actually applies the tackle. He's doing it all at the moment. And I see Grindley's been moved from the back line into the middle as well. They're not short of trying things at the moment, but up it goes again. Smith, ball tried to be sharked there by Bamford. Ball comes out. It's been picked up by Howcroft, gets the handball out, but OSB going to be the first ones there. Quick kick around the corner. That's into space. Races on, and the boundary line might beat everyone. It does. That's in front of Christopher Garner. He was first one there, but we'll have a boundary throw in just forward to centre here for OSB Lonsdale.
Is into space opposite the outer space?
So, yes, it could quite be. Okay, so there we go. Oh, wow, Bamford again and collected again for the second time. Umpire saw nothing wrong with that. Here's Howcroft. Howcroft with the kick in. Bounces in front of, look, that would have been in front of there, Mal. Picked up by Andrews. Andrews gets the handball out to Hunter. Hunter with another handball. And now we're going to, a scrubby little kick's going to be intercepted. It's going to come out here to Newchurch. Newchurch with a kick inside 50. He spotted someone up there. That's a good kick from Newchurch. And that's been picked up by Clark. So Clark, in it comes. And yes, he's going to find someone. That's going straight to Gibson. So Gibson's going to have a shot on goal here, looking to kick his second and become the third multiple goal scorer, Ned.
The skipper, Bamford for Greenacres, has just come off really properly after that contest. Looks like a bit of a corky to the left quad, I think, boys. Looks really sore.
Well, it's interesting you say that because, just as Gibson comes in here, we'll see how he goes. Umpire doesn't move. That's another goal. That is their 10th.
He's kicked a few now, Vince.
10-6-60, and so Gibson now has kicked 2 goals in 3 minutes. And I was actually going to say, before the captain Bamford come off then, Tony, I was going to make a call that could have been the earliest set of thongs.
Oh,
magnificent thongs for Archie's and the Dartfish beanie. But if he's going off with an injury in the second quarter, I think he's just taking himself out of the question.
He could have just grabbed a pair on the way past. So ball in the middle. Both ruckmen miss it, but out it comes to Tyson Smith, who actually roved that off the bounce. And he's out in the back of this. Player comes inside, Tyler Davis. Nice kick into the forward line. Capitani couldn't take it, and that was Bradley Hayes. Ball's just going around the boundary line. Hayes now comes in just with a late bump right in front of the club rooms. I believe there's the halftime luncheon in there we've been invited to as well, Vince, but of course we'll be putting in the hard yards in the trailer, of course. Anyway, ball comes in. Fantastic down here at O'Sullivan's Beach, Lonsdale. Up it goes, 2 number 9s. Oh, tap forward. Andrew Grindley can't get hold of it. Captain on top of it now is Bradley Hayes. It's a good spot for them, and you see the beautiful markings on the ground there today for reconciliation round. Got a little bit more on that in a moment, but umpire now points to the spot. I'll throw it up here, see if the ruckman can get their hands on it. They both hit it the one way. Bit of desperation in here by O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale. Wallace, Long, Scaffardi. And that's a mark in their forward line, and it's good to see them having a bit of a go there. Young Braden Fiedler, we haven't called a lot of him. Looks a good size. He's very tall.
Yeah, he's needs a few
kilos.
A few bowls of pasta, mate.
Yeah.
He'll be right.
Just coming in. Oh, he's run around a little bit. Let's have a look at the goal umpire. Have a look at him. Hands out, in, up, down. He's just shot the middle umpire, and I would call that
well done,
that
fielder.
Is sensational fielder. Nice goal by him. Good kick, but it's almost become the goal umpire. Have a look at this. That's a great kick. He's just outside 50. Ran around a bit.
To get his
in
distance.
He goes. And nice goal. So well done to the lad. So can that give O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale a bit of impetus now, Vince?
Yeah, hopefully, because they want to just get it. They've got a bit of breeze behind them here, so hopefully they can string a few together and get themselves back into this game. But up it goes again.
Nice
absolutely dominating Smith in ruck. This time they've got the ball out. That was Goodwin. His handball missed the mark, and here's the chance now for Greenacres again to get the ball forward. Now it's with Merritt. Merritt with the short kick out wide. He's got someone out there that he likes. That he's found, that's Carver. So Carver's found someone in short too. Geez, I like their field kicking Greenacres. It's precise.
Yeah.
And now that'll be Bruin Brandon, and he's going to have the opportunity to become the 4th multiple goal kicker for today.
It was a good play, you're correct,
Yeah,
Vince.
it's cut some really good pinpoint passing.
Couple of coast to coast and so on, yeah.
So we're going to just go Bruin Brandon now coming in outside of the square and now coming inside 50. Let's see what happens with this kick. Umpire's not moving. Is it going to make the distance? Don't think it is. It stayed in. Oh, there's going to be a snap over the top. That's still in. Now it's gone through for a point.
That was
Matthew
exciting.
Gibson. Gee, I thought that was an attempt to punch through and didn't go through. And then Gibson snapped over the body, snapped it too far.
You can hear the Greenacres coaching bench too. Hold the zone, hold the zone. That's a nice mark out there.
Yeah,
Vince.
well done. Good mark there by young Braden Fiedler. They kicked the last goal. So he's found someone in short. That's Atkinson. So where's he going to go?
Rowan.
So he's gone long. Clears the pack. The captain there fighting hard, Bradley Haynes, but he's outnumbered. Short kick there by Andrew Clark. It's going out wide. Might beat everyone over the boundary line. Indeed it does. Carver was the first one there. And we'll have a boundary throw in. Ned, what have you got?
Look at this throw in, guys. OSB Lonsdale's ruckman is winning the hitouts 9-1 this quarter. He's doing everything he can with the aerial dominance, but his teammates can't get it out of the middle for him.
Thanks very much, Ned. Doing a great job down
another
there.
One, another clear tap. They read that one.
Yeah, so this is Andrew Grindley around the corner, 2-on-1. Well done by the captain there just to punch it and rushed behind there. Bradley Hayes, if he could have got it down there, geez, they're quick on the coming inside, and this is, I reckon, Ryan Hughesler. He's now hit another player and two mates here, Nicholas Matthews. Matthews now just missed kicks out of touch. Diving attempt. Geez, he hit the ground and got up the big fella. That was good work by Bruin Brandon. And taking a free kick now, umpire says too high.
It's young
Nathan Merritt. And it tends to, you start to see this, Vince, goes from one end to the other very quickly. Is that a brother, is it, Paul Merritt? All we need is Max and we'll have the Meteors out there. So in he comes. Paul Merritt gets a foot onto it and high, wide and handsome and must be getting a touch start. Car down there with the lights on. Pulled up to have a bit of a look. So back they come. Greenacres set up and it is pretty much a full ground press. There's one player behind the centre of the ground. That's a long kick down towards this wing right in front of us. 2-on-1 hits the ground. Greenacres numbers at the ball. Player there was Nathan Merritt. Couldn't take it. Back on it now. Round they come. Oh, has he run out of bounds there? Not quite. That was Ryan Hughesler. Now it's out of bounds by Jack Mao, and that is Dion Coomblas. You can hear there calling players on and off. Right in front of us.
See Clark coming off.
Yeah, so umpire now looks to throw it in. Down on the half-forward flank. Bit of a shorter throw in. Up they go. Geez, it goes to the back fortuitously for Greenacres. Our player couldn't get free. Round it goes. 1 handball, 2 handball, Jaden Newchurch. They've gone backwards a long way here. And that's Jamie Howcroft around the corner. Oh, the bounce. I'll tell you what, he's going to kick. No, he's not. I thought Gibson was going to kick his third for the quarter there. So, Ned, our boundary rider, what have you got for us, sir?
Just a quick update on the Greenacres skipper Bamford, guys. He's still getting work done on him, and it looks like more around that neck or upper back as well. We'll see how he goes. He's trying to get back out there, but he's struggling at the moment, boys.
I reckon he's still in front for the Archies, though, mate. We'll wait and see as we see Grindley streaking away, but that ball's going to come back, and we'll have a relieving kick out of back 50, which will come towards the broadcast side. Almost the intercept mark taken by Matthews. Clears to the back. Grindley can't quite take it. Now there's a pack forming. Tackle applied by Garner.
He's had a very good quarter, Grindley, and wasn't too bad in the first quarter either.
So right in front of us here, umpire's going to ball it up. Up it goes. The 2 number 9s again. Great tap there. Well read by Merritt. Ball's right out there. Oh, I think that's gone out in front of Hughesler there, so couldn't quite keep that in.
Just very quickly, while we've got a close-up there, the O'Sullivans beats Lonsdale wearing the reconciliation round jumper for today, and they've got polo shirts down there done very similar as well, Vince.
And it's Merritt's read the ball beautifully off of Tyson Smith again. Ball goes in front, looking there for Howcroft. Howcroft unable to take it. Second attempt, now he applies the tackle. Unable to take it there, Bilby. Ball still spilling around. Second attempt, Bilby's got it. Gets the kick inside 50. And two OSB Lonsdale players have crashed into each other. There's an opportunity, and for Gibson off the back of that, and gee, he'll be ruining that. That was an open goal he had to look at then, and that takes them out to was it 10-9-69? Famous call by Rex Hunt on 10-9-69. Oh, they've actually gone past it, haven't they? Or are they 10-10 now? Just waiting for the scoreboard to update.
Anyway, they're getting a shot on goal here.
They're going to get another shot. It's not going to last long. It's going to be... It is now 10-10 now. That's it. So wasting a few opportunities here.
Yeah, 3 goals, 5 for the quarter they've kicked.
Yeah, so OSB Lonsdale. Again, this is a bit of a pattern from the first quarter. They struggled to get the ball outside in the middle and latter part of the quarter, and this is happening again. It's back inside 50 again. Tackle's going to be immediately applied, and we'll have a ball up.
Good courage.
And Eisen are just letting him know about it there too. That tackle on Richard Hoare. Umpire will ball it up just inside 50. Ruckman are going to go at it. That's absolute dominance in the ruck again by Smith. Or Greenacres player tackled by Davis without the ball there, but umpire's going to ball it up again.
Yeah, you're right, Vince. If they can capitalise on Smith's tap-outs, you see Greenacres got a lot of numbers behind here. They've also got a spare free. Number 3 is Donald Blanks with no one. A lot of players you see milling around that ball. Can't get a real good jump at it, so O'Sullivan's Beach get a clearance. Now, if they can get this bounce up, that's the Australian football for you, though. It won't bounce up. Oh, player put his body over. And that was the player free that I was talking about. Donald Blanks, taken high. Oh, it just rushes that kick out there towards number 7, Mitchell Carver. Left and right, bangs it on the boot. Clever kick and a nice reach up and taken by O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale player. In it comes, player drops it there, Deacon Trembath. Back onto it, can't get it. It's just those little fumbles, very costly. Out towards Riley Broadstock, can't get a good hold on it. So we'll see a ball up. Now, there's 3 signs out there when you get a shot on the wing, and the first one is reconciliation for 2021, and that the theme is more than a word. The second one is Nia Prendy, and they are great supporters of the club, and the third one is the Southern Deadly Fun Run. They have 4 per year, and the club takes part. As the ball is inside Greenacres 50 again, player just bangs it on the boot, rushed kick, not quite. Player ran, I think he ran towards him to push him then. Bit of dusty, has a bounce, not at top speed, comes back inside, and that's a great lead and good mark by Bradley Hayes. Hayes it is now. That is a great kick again to Jaden Hunter on the half-forward line. He's got a glide by in Grindley, but Grindley's out wide, so he comes inside. Just when they do this, they do it well, and the coach alluded to this. When they get going, they score, and they can get into their forward line quite freely. Deacon Trembath. He's probably going to kick from just on the 50 here, so he's going to run around to the right. Gets hold of it, a little bit to the left. Oh, and Hayes that was involved in that play, went for the mark there in the goal square. So
Just,
you're with...
looks like he's limping a bit too.
Yeah,
there, Hayes.
you're with Vince Cosme for the kick-in.
Right, so Merritt's got the ball. Let's see which way he goes. Oh, he's about to. Bit of a false start. He's going to come out towards the broadcast side. No, he's not. He's feigned that, and he's gone straight into Eisner. Let's see how Eisner's kick on the left here.
Been a bit quieter this quarter.
Yeah, he's decided to go out to the far side. Spotted someone out there. Oh, Mark's been dropped there by Matthews. He's now going to be under pressure. Looks for a handball inside. Back to Eisner. He's tackled immediately, and there'll be nothing happening there apart from a ball up. And let's see what you've got there, Ned.
The skipper for Greenacres, Bamford's come back on, boys. He looks okay. We'll see how he goes for the rest of this quarter.
Yep, he's just jogging across into about 50 metres in front of this ball up. So another tap by Smith. This time it's sharked. High kick. Get under that. So pick up by Hughesner there. He's going to get the ball back here. Now he's going to handball out. He's got someone running past. That's 34, Cole Skinner. He's missed. Hughesner in for a third effort, a fourth effort. His handball then is picked up by Broadstock, but that's been taken by Mao. Now they're an opportunity here. Here's Clark. Clark inside 50. That's going to be touched on the line.
Free kick
and might come back. Is it for a free kick? Was that after disposal? I think it is.
Yeah.
So I think the umpire was just waiting to see if that did go through for a goal.
He was very clever in traffic there too, Vince, wasn't he? Ran in and around and out, and
so that's going to be another shot here for Ben Clark. So let's see what he can do here this time with the set shot. So that was going through for a goal, but just stopped on the line. But now we'll watch him as he comes in for a set shot, 40 metres out, almost directly in front. That's not quite going to make it, and this time it is punched through.
Same result, touched again.
Will definitely be punched through from behind. So
big Bruin Brandon in front of us here. Vince.
Yeah, he's about to come on here,
of him,
young Brandon.
Come on, and pretty happy about it. So kick in now. Oh, this way, that way. They haven't released yet. Nice long kick, but just another 50-50 big pack. It actually bounces on the ground, and Matthew Richards punches forwards. And player there, they're trying to ride him a bit. I reckon that's Julian Sheen. Couldn't get away. So two players come off, two on. Greenacres are running the interchange very well here. They've got a free man back in back play. Player, he actually taps that to himself and gets the kick in, Nicholas Matthews. A man that's just come on, gets a little tap out, put his body over the ball. O'Sullivan's beats Lonsdale players 2 on to 1 there. Still not out. So umpire calls play on now. He says, I'll ball it up. Good on him for letting it go. Ben Clark came out with that ball. Once again, a lot of players around the ball. A couple of players free back here. Out the back there, number 11, 2 handball, 1. Number 6 goes high, wide and handsome, and it's a mark to Greenacres. So Jack Maui, Matthew Gibson were involved in that. And Jamie Howcroft, and there's a mark there.
That's a siren.
On that little squeaker of a thing they call a siren down here. And this is Gibson, who's kicked 2 for the quarter. I think he's missed a couple as well.
No, I think it's Bamford.
No, number 6.
Is it 6 or 8? We have to wait and have another look.
You could be correct, actually.
Have a look.
Yeah, Ben Bamford, I think. You're right, Vince.
Yep. There he's come back. Lazarus.
Here he is, just wanders in.
Off the bench.
And he likes it, does he?
He does.
So he's kicked that.
That's his third.
And that is his third. And Ned, if you can grab the captain. Wakey. There he goes. Oh, look out. He's up in front of us, and he's going to give us a little interview with Bradley Hayes, number 47, for O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale here. So just having a look for him. Ned's wandering out. Very good start by Greenacres. They'd be very happy as they head to the sheds. And our captain, Bradley Hayes, is just calling the boys in first of all as Ned makes his way out there. And they'd be Pretty disappointed. 11 goals, 11 Vince.
So
to
4 goals, 6 that quarter.
2
So
goals,
a little bit inaccurate.
So Greenacres will go in feeling pretty happy with themselves.
Yeah.
They're
10-goal lead.
8 goals,
Hey,
9.
mate, half-time
8
here
goals,
with
8.
the
Here we go.
Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale captain. It wasn't the best start, but you showed some good signs there at points.
Yeah. I think in the first 10 minutes we really matched it with them, but we've gone away from from the way that we really want to play footy. So the message at halftime would be just get back to the way we want to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for your time, mate. Cheers.
Well, Ned's just cut that off quite quickly there. Once you've made that blemish, Ned, have a look at him. He's having a bit of a chuckle.
We're having
Ned,
a chuckle about that. Well played, Ned.
Got the beautiful dartfish beanies and not underestimating what was said there.
And I think, Tim, on that note, we should.
It's quite serious.
We'll go. Actually, what we might do, can we go, firstly, before we go to a break, let's go to the 2 interviews that we did with firstly with the OSB Lonsdale coach, and then secondly with the Greenacres president.
Well, guys, here we are, game day down at O'Sullivan's Beach, Lonsdale, and I'm joined by the coach, Ben Hardy. Welcome, Ben.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks for having me.
So first of all, mate, how's the squad looking?
Yeah, squad's looking pretty good. We've probably only got about 2 outs and brought a few in this week, so they'll be pretty good for our side.
Yeah, fantastic, mate. I see the B grades winning quite well there, 9-8 to 2-1 in the start of the third quarter there. So obviously your strength of formation and game plan. I know you talk a lot about this sort of stuff and you're very focused on it. How's that been coming along?
Yeah, probably the last 2-3 weeks it's really started to gel. You know, we've got a very new side this year, so they're just sort of understanding what it takes and what the style is. We'll look to hit corridor a fair bit today. That's sort of happened over the last couple of weeks and set up our zone pretty strongly, so it's all come together pretty well.
It's game football, mate. I like to hear that because you've got to get it down there between the 2 sticks as quick as you can. Where will the game be won?
I'm going to say in the contest. I think whoever's hungry for the ball, they're a pretty big body side, so if we can try and match it with them on the inside, I know that when we get it on the outside and play team defence first, that's what we've been focusing on, and that will help us with our offence.
All right, and that's what we're looking at, key expectations for the day. Have you got any certain particular team expectations, siren to siren, going hard first to the ball, this sort of stuff, and individual player expectations for today as well?
Yeah, for us, it's like I said, the last couple of weeks has been a strong one on our team defence. So, big thing for us, we can score quite well. We know that's one of our strengths, but sort of been let down in the defence. So, it's about where we can set up to help the defence first, because the offence will take care of itself. And then individually, we've got a couple matchups that we'll go to early, and we'll see how they go with them and win those contests.
Very good, and we have a bit of fun with this one, Ben. Saturday morning prep for the coach. I know you were down here early with us as well, but any superstitions or habits you do on a Saturday morning?
Not really. I did as a player, but as a coach, I like to listen to the Saturday Rub. That's probably my one thing that, I love footy, so if I can listen to footy on the way in, that calms me down for the day.
And what are we going to see for you on game day, mate, if the camera happens to pan over when your toes are on the white line? Are you a calm gentleman or you get worked up?
No, I get worked up. I'm in the game with the players. I think if you don't care, then you're in the wrong job. So I'm right in it with like the players are. So you'll see me on my toes right up at the as far as I can. I usually get told off for going too far. So
no, you're not on your Pat Malone there, mate. Just tell us the team's about to run out. What would your final message to the team be?
Big players stand up in the big games and don't shy away from it. So that's the message for today.
Excellent, Ben. Listen, mate, we wish you all the best for today. It's a privilege to come down. They're hosting us very well down here at O'Sullivan's Beach, Lonsdale. Big reconciliation round against Greenacres, and best wishes for the day, Ben. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Welcome here to the CarNet Division 7 game between OSB Lonsdale and Greenacres, and I'm joined here by Duncan Tilley, the president of Greenacres. Duncan, welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks, mate.
Unbelievable what you guys have been able to achieve this year after not playing last year. How have you actually been able to pull it together?
I think last year was, I think we made the right decision, to be honest, Vince, not to play. We got a fairly old side, and they enjoyed the year off. Also gave the lads a chance to go and enjoy their football with some of their mates, which they couldn't normally do in regular years. Yep. So they've come back fresh. Brought a whole lot of ideas back with them, and that's been the catalyst of us playing really well.
Yeah, so really impressed with what you guys have been able to do. In fact, apart from Elizabeth in Div 6 who were undefeated, your winning streak after your loss in round 1 is the longest current active streak across all the divisions. And that was only a 1-goal loss in round 1. Did you find that during the pre-season, it must have all come together really quickly after the guys having not played together for a year? How did that all work out during the pre-season?
So the pre-season was pretty good. The lads all come back fresh and, as I said, with new ideas that they wanted to bring to the table, and they were all fit, ready to go. And our coach Paul Merritt is very good at what he does, and has really got the group together. We got a good influx of players from higher divisions that have come back to the club, the Bamford boys and Train and Howie and those blokes that have come through from Golden Grove and Broadview and whatnot to be a part of it. So they brought different avenues in, and it's been really good.
The opportunity that the club's had in Division 7 this year, the dynamic and the change with regards to the lesser teams, of which you of course won last year. And I suppose the other thing with Division 7 is the fact that we've got teams on, you're sort of somewhere in the middle, but you've got the teams that are obviously out here with Hackam and OSB, and of course all the teams out north. So there's a lot of travel and how does that? I'm not sure it will probably impact you guys too much, but is there anything extra that you find with regards to the new teams out here south that you've got? I mean, this is actually the first time you're playing OSB, yes. Yeah, because that was their first year last year. So, and how have you found some of the new teams and then of course some of the teams out north?
Oh, I think generally Div 7's just a hard comp to get out of, so you just take the old cliche, you take every team as they come, but it certainly has been different to come as far south as we have been. Obviously we've played Flinders quite a lot over the years, but to come this far out and see the different grounds they are, certainly Hackam, where you can drive around and park around the oval. It's good to sort of get back to those country routes, and I do enjoy coming out to these grounds and seeing something different than what we currently get in the city.
Yeah. And I see the new facility that's down on the bottom oval that's getting done at the moment. So is there any further plans for you guys in the precinct there?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of plans in the precinct. They'll be building one up on the type oval behind our southern goals. Yep. So pretty much a replica of what they've got down the bottom.
Okay. Yep.
So we're looking forward to that being completed. That should be ready by next year, I'd hope, start of next year. So, but the whole precinct is getting redone, and it's going to be a really exciting spot in years to come.
Yeah. And hopefully a climb back up to the glory days when the club was up in the higher divisions to come as well.
Yeah, certainly we'd love to get up a little bit higher. I think any club that isn't a college side is going to find it hard to break into the twos and the ones, but certainly more of a case to get a bigger junior program, and I think the precinct will help with that. Yep. In years to come, where we have more numbers around the grounds and more things going on in the precinct, that'll encourage juniors to come out.
It will. No worries. All right. Well, thanks very much for your time, and good luck. Good luck today, and good luck for the rest of the season. As I said, it's been a remarkable effort the way that the whole club has pulled together this year after last year, and hopefully it continues for you. And you're in the mix, mate. So you might actually be able to get one more keg up the ladder into Div 6 next year. So good luck.
Hope so. Thanks.
No worries. Thanks.
Good on you,
Cheers. Good on you, mate. Thanks for your time.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Okay, welcome back here. Second half, teams are back out on the ground. Score at half time. We have the Greenacres Dragons at 12-10-82, leading the O'Sullivan Beach Lonsdale Lions 2-3-15. So players just coming into position here. We were fortunate enough to be invited into the club rooms. A magnificent little facility they have here to listen to the President, Scott Davis, who thanked all their sponsors and their contributors for today. Fantastic reconciliation round, unbelievable ceremony that we saw before the game, and there's a Guernsey presentation for the designer of the Indigenous Guernsey for the Lions, which was fantastic to see as well. It's just as we got some stats, inside 50s again dominated by Greenacres, as we called. Taps dominated though by Tyson Smith, and tackles again very even. So just waiting for the umpire now, waiting for the siren, and here we go. Start of the third quarter. Up it goes. The two number 9s at it again. Another tap by Smith. This time it's been taken by OSB Lonsdale. So Atkinson with the ball inside 50, and the mark's been taken, and they've got the opportunity here. So it's Bradley Hayes, the captain, who's got the ball inside 50. And as with the second quarter, a bright little start here for the Lions. And they've got the opportunity here for the first score of the third quarter. So in comes Hayes. Stepping inside 50. Let's see if they needed a captain's goal. It was now. Kicks looks good. Is it going to make the distance? I think it's just going to be touched on the line. It is, and that has gone through for a minor score. First score of the third quarter. So the Lions go to 2-4-16, and they've still got plenty to do. So out, ball comes out towards the broadcast side. Oh, fantastic mark taken in front there. So the fly from behind was by Howcroft in the long Guernsey. But I tell you what, he is playing an unbelievable game here, the ruckman, Tyson Smith. Clearly their best player so far today. And now he's got an opportunity. Going to be kicking from about 50 again. He's into the breeze, but kicking downhill. So we'll see what that steps around.
And a jump, isn't he?
Yep, there it goes. Going to end up about 15 metres out. There's going to be a mark taken. And there's the captain again, Bradley Hayes. He's going to have his second opportunity here in the first couple of minutes. So Bradley Hayes really stepped up. Actually saw quite a bit of him late in the second quarter where he became a good target for them. And it was a little bit quiet early, but certainly stamping his authority on this game at the moment. And they need a couple of people to stand up to help out Tyson Smith in the ruck, and Hayes has certainly been one of those. In he comes, directly in front, 15 metres. Umpire's pretty happy about it, and that's their third goal. So they've got the opening goal of the third quarter here, the OSB Lions. They go to 3-4-22, and they've still got a mountain to climb, but it's a bright start for them, Tony, in the second half.
It is, Vince. It might just be that little bit of impetus that they need, and as I said, they've probably had a bit of a rev at half-time from the coach, and you've got to come out and take action, and that's what they've done. So good start there, and just a bit of a discrepancy with the scoreboard. They've got 12-10, we've got 11-11. I reckon we've got it right, but anyway, up it goes in the middle. As you said, this ruckman here, Tyson Smith, something to build on. Their ruckman's just dropped that, and the umpire's given a free against, so Nicholas Matthews it was, and around they come. They're going forward again. Here O'Sullivan's beats Lonsdale. Nice lead, almost to grab James Clark. They're streaming forward. This player's been outstanding. He runs into goal. Has he made it? He has just got through. The umpire's given us
just the one arm.
He's given us the 1 point from the sideways view. 3 times. He's given it a goal. He's given it a goal. I don't know what he's doing. He's pointing. I think he was waiting for the umpire to. It is a goal. I think he was pointing at the umpire. I don't know. He's got that many little different actions that he's doing, Vince. But I think what he was doing is looking at the umpire to turn around. That's what he was waiting for.
It's going back to the middle. It's a goal.
So it is a goal, and that was.
And that's a really good start. So we'll change. We will actually change to match the scoreboard to 12-10. Although we thought it was 11-11, but we might have. That was at half time. They might have actually changed it from then. So
Jaden Hunter who came through there. So up he goes again. Smith takes it himself. They're going forward again here. This is a fourth time forward. Player can't get after it. There was John Andrews. So held it in, Vince, and it's right on the 50-metre line.
It is. And, it's a really, really good start. They're just a little bit of sleep here, Greenacres, the way they've come out. And all credit to the Lions. They've got the ball deep inside 50. There's a player there couldn't quite take the mark there. Grindley should have probably swallowed that and would have been having another shot from directly in front. There's two or three handballs now. There's a high kick. They're under pressure at the moment, the Dragons. No one can take the mark. First one there is Trembath. Trembath always dropped the ball. Now he's back in on it. He's tackled, manages to get it free. It's going to be a snap-on goal here.
Have a look at that.
That's a goal.
What's the goal umpire?
Wow. It's a goal.
Have a look at the goal umpire. He is just
That's a fantastic goal there by Broadstock. On the reverse check side, and they have kicked 3 in a row. Have a look at this. Out the ball comes, spills out. Here's Broadstock, has a look on the right, check side around. That's an excellent goal, and they are on an absolute roll here in the first 5.5 minutes, they've kicked 3 goals, and Greenacres, I'm not sure they've come out. Ned, what have you got? Inside 50s.
They are on a tear, Vince. That's 5 inside 50s and
Yep.
4 scoring shots out of it, guys, so they're making the most of it.
And
They're going to go forward again here, Tony.
So player being held on to. They have absolutely come out of the blocks here, and Jaden Hunter just free on the wing here, but they're going to go direct. Straight down. Why wouldn't you, the way they're playing? That's a nice kick in too. Up it goes. There's a mark to the big fella Smith. So good grab, and he's gone right back like he's going to have a shot at goal. He's going to be on the 50. And as I said, have Greenacres done so much work in the first half, and have they maybe burnt out a little bit and thought they've got it? Anyway, he just kicks to the hot spot. It's a nice kick though. Oh, that's a big towering mark, and great grab there.
Jeez, I thought Hayes almost had that too.
Andrew
again.
Clark, ex-Paraka, comes out wide. Oh, here comes Smith again. Missed everything. Took his own player out. Player not able to get away there. He was caught, Jamie Howcroft. So he gives it to a 50-50. Now Greenacres player. Oh, a bit of impetus there going in hard. Jack Maui comes out with it. Kicks long and wide down the boundary. And player Ben Bamford really had a good first half. Just gives a handball to nowhere. Player tackled strongly is Eisner, and they have come out a different team, Vince.
Well, actually, both teams have come out different.
Well, yes,
so far.
I like the call.
Yeah, so up it goes. Clear tap. Out this again. Now it's come out here towards Fielder. Oh, shark well by Merritt. Little kick gets gone forward, but it's been intercepted. And let's see what the Lions can do here. It's going to be a short kicks, missed the target, looking for Trembath, and that's got out on the full. And we saw this a bit last week where we had some momentum changes from some kicks out of defence. Let's see if now Greenacres can do something with this. So the kick in from Merritt, found something that he likes. Oh, gee, looking for Brandon. He's put the big fist up, but intercept mark's been well taken in the back line for the Lions, and now they've got the opportunity to get the ball. He's going to go with the long kick out towards the wing, but he's kicked it to 3 Greenacres players. And Ben Clark, 1 of 3. They could have raffled that. He's going to go long in towards 50. Pat's going to fly. No one can take the mark. Oh, I've pulled down there. Howcroft, I think it was, at the front of the pack, but he hasn't been given the free kick. It's actually gone to the O'Sullivan Beach Lonsdale Lions. Good kick inside. Well spotted up. There's Bradley Hayes, the captain. He's eyes darting one way, the other way. Which way is he going to go? Was going outside. Now looks like he might come inside. Short kick here towards Hunter. Hunter with the handball. Here's Broadstock. Broadstock on the right leg. And his kicks hasn't quite found the mark. A good intercept mark's been taken. And this is a bit more of this inside 50 to inside 50 that you've called a couple of times, Tony, where it's just that last possession. Kick up forward. Spoiled's been there by Howcroft. Again, it's Broadstock with the handball. Now the kick back up towards 50. It could be intercepted again. There's Heisler.
Ruckman to Ruckman.
Yeah, that's gone to Tyson Smith. He gets the handball forward. First one there is Andrew Clark. Can't quite tackled without. Holding the ball is going to be tackled there, Atkinson, and there'll be again. It gets to forward 50, and it's that last opportunity. So Clark here, kick out wide again. Over the pack, that could beat everyone out of play. It will. Ooh. And is that again there? Ben Bamford? He is in the wars today, Ben Ford. I think he's up. He's up. I'll tell you what.
You can hear that bang from here.
Yeah, I know. I just look around there. He's.
Well, of course, our commentary band, we're over the boundary today as well, Vince. So a lot of players around this ball. Umpire throws it up. In it comes. Player down on the ground. He's been very good, Jaden Hunter. Playing in front too, Grindley. He's been good as well. Out it goes the big ruckman now, playing almost downfield, not quite. And a nice mark here taken by number 29 is Kevin Bartlett, of course, but William Drover. So William Driver, he's going to kick this from just on the 50, just inside. Bit of an angle, but it should come around for him. Jared Swain, is it? Sorry.
29, yeah.
29, yeah. And I'll tell you what, he's kicked that as well. Have a look at the goal umpire. He doesn't know whether I'll go this way, that way, straight out in front. And that is a great goal to Jared Swain, that is. I apologise there to William Driver, but well done by Swain. And what have they kicked for the quarter, Vince?
That is 4 goals in a row.
Yeah, 4 goals. And they have absolutely come out of the blocks. 4 goals, 1 to... well, I think they have adjusted the scoreboard.
No
so
score.
It's no score, though.
So they're still on 12-10.
And they're playing with a bit of passion and a bit of vim and vigour. I'm not sure what Ben Hardy said to them at half-time, but whatever it's done, whatever he said has made an impact. So in the middle it comes. He has been absolutely outstanding, Tyson Smith in ruck. However, it comes this time to Ben Clark, just on the ground for them. Ben Bamford, that was, got it around, and just a 1 foot, so we could be going goal for goal here. Jamie Howcroft now has kicked his second as well, and that was a very quick answer to the opposite end. And I'll tell you what, I'm having fun watching this goal umpire. He's taken 3 steps back and then he's kicked with his foot as he's signalled that. He's walking around in circles trying to mark it down. He's looking at Sheriff's Road there, Vince. Where's he going? Have a look. And Ned, we'll just come to you, Ned.
We've been talking about the dominance of Lonsdale's ruckman Smith, Tony and Vince, and it's shown here 7 hit-outs to none Lonsdale's way.
But more importantly, with that, Ned, they're actually getting some traction from his dominance. So
they are.
Yeah.
So ball in the middle now, and Greenacres 3 or 4 around it. It's taken a bit of work. They have got it out. Once again, it's hit the ground in their 50. This is the player who kicked Jamie Howcroft, kicking it down, who's been one of their important players. Matthew Gibson now. So Greenacres, they might just be steadying the ship here.
Yep.
Vince is just having a look here, is Matthew Gibson. So Gibson back on the angle, right in front of the spectators down there. You can see on the hill and the scoreboard. Wanders in.
That's a
nice looking kick. And I tell you what, it was that straight, it hit the post. So there's a point as we can hear Paul Merritt now just on the boundary.
Barking instructions.
Yeah. So all of them got the arms up. This is, that's Dean Coomblas you can hear. Player just making an interchange. Young player Zachary Goodwin coming off, and that's Todd Andrews taking himself off the ground. So Vince in the back line here, Tyler Davis.
It is, yes. So Tyler Davis now. He's kicked into the man on the mark, which was Newchurch. It's been picked up here by Carver. He goes with the handball. Out to Merritt. Now it's just in front of Garner. He's tackled as the ball goes over the line. And we'll have a boundary throw in. So in it comes. Tap that time by Matthews. It's going to be first one to it is Newchurch. He gets the handball across to Howcroft, but it looks like his kick's going out on the full. It is. Now Merritt's going to get an opportunity to come on. Ben Clark's just coming off so that he can get himself on the ground. And you're right, Tony. Their interchange has been really well structured with Greenacres today. You know, their next 2 players are ready to come back on, Bilby and Coomblas.
Probably why they're second on the ladder, Vince. They're pretty structured.
Pretty
in everything
structured.
They do.
So Matthews has got it. He's going to be tackled. Ball spills out. Just eludes the ruckman there, Smith. Now the Merritts gets the handball back over to Skinner. Skinner's kick inside 50 out there, looking for the captain there in Bamford. Can't quite take the mark. Ball spills out. That's Hughesler there. What's he got? The handball there, looking again for Brandon. He's tackled without the ball, but spills free, and Hunter's got the ball now. Evades one, evades a second one. That could be holding the ball. No, umpire's called play on. Now it comes out here to Eisner. And Eisner's kick, that's a big, geez, it looked like it would have been a fantastic kick from there, but he's just missed.
Goal umpire down this end doesn't give us much, Vince.
No.
He stayed under that, watched it.
It's feast or famine from the goal umpires, but out it comes again.
So it comes in now, Smith in good position there. Tyson Smith, I'll tell you what, he's showing promise, this lad, really liked him, but it's a free kick here to Bradley Hayes, the captain. So just having a look around. Little lead out here, but he's come wider again, and that'll do. Wallace, Long, Scafidi. Possession football. Could have gone in short, goes longer, but he's kicked to a nest of them and taken the grab his Jamie Howcroft, put the big jukes up. Long kick down, 3 on to 1. It's missed the 1, He's back on it though. That's a great tackle. That's dropping the ball. Play on, calls the umpire, and a great kick out. And I'll tell you what, he's racking up the touches, Tyson Smith. So Tyson Smith now comes down the wing, and I'll tell you what, that wind's come up too, Vince. Ball on the wing. They've come inside now. Matthew Richards. Geez, he gave that plenty of height, which didn't give Kyle Skinner much time there. Put him under, and he won a 50-50 there, Jaden Hunter. And look at the space in front of this player now, John Atkinson. Oh, dodged around, came back into trouble. Been taken, and says he kicked the ball, and the umpire said holding it. The umpire was about 40 metres behind Vince, calling that.
And I actually agree with him there, but Coombliss has got it, goes out wide, spotted someone out there, the mark's been taken. Ball's kicked in, Merritt in the middle. Oh, he's got a player out here all by himself. Mitchell Carver's run off a half back. That's a little bit, and now, yes, Eisner's got it. That's a great mark, but you know, young Andrew Grindley here, Carver ran off him, and he stayed out the back, and then he started charging to try and man up, but it was too late.
Too late, yeah.
And just a little lesson learnt there for young players to, you know, if you're a forward, you've got to make sure if your backman tries to influence the play that you go with him. But the kick from Eisner's just off to the left. Ned, you've got something on the boundary line?
Clean passage of play for Greenacres for the quarter, guys, and it resulted in one of their only scoring chances as well. It would have been nice to get a goal out of the end of it, but that's what they need to keep doing to make sure they keep in control of this game.
So in it comes again. Kick in there. Has gone wide. Has that gone too wide? It has. In front of Fielder there, and there's going to be an opportunity here for Ryan Hughesler. His kick goes in. Oh, good intercept there. That looked like it was going to land right in Bamford's lap, but it doesn't. He's gone back in there, and there'll be nothing happening.
Gibson again, he's dangerous around goals, isn't he? And Bamford, look at him talking to the umpy.
Up it goes. That could end up out of bounds. It will, and we'll have a boundary throw in.
And you're right there, just as you mentioned that, Vince, number 7 there, Carver's run in, and his opponent, Grindley, was actually the free man back.
Yep.
Now picking him up, so they're trying to man up back here.
And now their ball goes in, so that's a little bit of a scrambly play. Handball's come out. Now there's the opportunity for Greenacres. High kick. There's going to be a 2-on-1. Good punch there by Broadstock, but that's going to fall straight to Newchurch, and Newchurch is going to put it through for a goal. So that's their second goal for the quarter at the 18-minute mark on the Adelaide Starbus game clock. And let's look at the replay here. High kick comes in. There was a 2-on-1. The punch was by Broadstock, but it fell straight off the ground there by Newchurch in the right spot, and he's put it through.
So what happened there, Newchurch, they had a good match up there because Grindley was the taller player on Mitchell Carver, came in, and Riley Broadstock came over the top, and it sort of came off the back of his knuckles, bounced straight into the goal square. So up it goes again, Smith in the middle, bobbling around. They go forward again, here O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale, and there's a mark. Not quite out of the centre. Oh, quick handball on by Marshall to Hunter. Hunter goes long towards the square, almost too long. They can't take it. Can they get an answer? Oh, just scrambling around. Surprised the goal umpire didn't dive in and do something there. That's the only thing he hasn't done. He's had a kick for the day. He's faked it a few times. So Merritt, just an easy one-step, bit of the Rowan Smith lookalike to Matthew Richards. Now comes out wide. And Kyle Skinner he had a great first quarter. He's still done a few little things, but not as huge an impact. And just dropped that short over the top there was Merritt. Inside. They just come around, put your hands up because here it comes. Oh, there he is, Smith. Geez, he's an athlete. Took the mark, played on, kicked to the hot spot. No one's really ready. Captain brings it to the front. They've got 3 or 4 players. Merritt's had about 5 touches in the last couple of minutes down there. Holding up pretty much the Rock of Gibraltar for them down there. So let's see how they structure up off this bounce. If Smith can impose himself on this, it'll be great. But you see John Andrews coming in to take the tap. Smith's actually a kick behind the play down here. So Andrews wins the tap, pops it out. Oh, player bump there as he got the handball. player free here. Can't get it to Jared Swain, and you're with Vince Cosme.
So OSB here as we going to tick over 20 minutes on the Adelaide Starbus game clock. Geez, they'd love just one more here, one more goal. Merritt again's taking it off the back. Oh, there's a chance here. Can they actually get a kick off the ground? No, it's going to be... There's going to be a snap. That's just going to miss there, that snap from Tyler Davis. But you'd think if they could get one more opportunity, we'll just go to Ned on the boundary line.
Yeah, Riley Broadstock, number 1 for OSB Lonsdale, just came off before after the third man up attempt in the goal square. Looked like a left ankle injury, looked like he rolled it on the way down.
Yeah, he was hobbling a bit too.
Oh, yeah, so here he is, Merritt again. Just having some game, Merritt. He's even when he's off the field, barking instructions. Oh, look for Eisner on the inside. It's gone over his head. Hunter's there. Handball's back to Zachary Goodwin. Goodwin goes with a kick inside 50. Looking for the captain there in Hayes. Merritt again affects the spoil. Tackle applied there by Grindley. Can't quite hold it, but there's still an opportunity here. Here's Hayes again. Oh, he slips over at the vital moment. Now he's tackled. And that ball's not coming out.
Endeavours there, Vince.
Merritt call it for holding the ball. Yeah, gee, if they can... Still a long way to go, but they can get one more. It's been a very, very good quarter for them. 4 goals to 2. And they said the breeze picking up and they're coming home with it. Not suggesting we're going to see a miracle, but it'd be good to see them get back in and finish the game strongly. But the ball's out on the wing here for Greenacres. Kick goes forward. Mark not being able to be taken there by Bamford. Butters up, second attempt. Oh, geez, he's done well there, Bamford. Looks inside for Mao. Mao's got the ball now, takes the mark inside 50. He might be within range here. He's got players screaming for it in the middle that are free. Now the OSB defence called in the cavalry and everyone's manned up, so now he's got no option. I think he's going to go back now and have a shot for goal.
And our game clock brought to us by Adelaide Starbus, Vince, on-time, stress-free travel, and our scoreboard is Sports Interactive, creating better players, one coach at a time as he lines up. He'll be outside 50, will he?
I think he'll kick from just inside, potentially. So very deliberate on the siren, so this will be the last kick of the quarter. There's the kick. And I think he's just gone off to the left-hand side there. He has, so that's a behind. So the score at three-quarter time will be Greenacres 14-14-98, leading OSB Lonsdale 6-6-42. So he's just watching Ned from in front of us here. I think he's going to head out to the visitors for the three-quarter time break, and I think they might actually get a bit of a similar message here. I know he went out to OSB at quarter time and they got a bit of a rap. I wouldn't have thought that Paul Merritt would be too happy with what he saw in that third quarter.
Well, they won the quarter, OSB Lonsdale, and there was 62 points at half-time. It's now 56 points. Just checking that scoreboard, they've got 14-14, so we'll go with that at this point. It may well be 13 goals, 15, so let's just wait and see. So they're up and about here, O'Sullivan's beats Lonsdale, and they're pretty chirpy. If they can come home and win the second half, at least that's a little fillip for them. And Greenacres, I'll tell you what is going to happen, Vince. It's a later finish today, and it's going to be a little bit darker.
And there's no lights here. Oh, we've got a couple of lights on this side of the ground.
There's none on the other side.
None on the other side, so that might attract the play to be nice and close to us.
Yes, and of course there's a dog on the ground there at the three-quarter time huddle, and Ned's just gliding past him. Because our boundary rider today brought to us by Villies, Taste the Difference, and our interchange moves and team selections by Interchanger, the hands-on AFL team rotation software experts. So we'll just go quickly to an ad break and we'll be back for the last quarter.
check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Thanks, guys. I've just been over at the the Greenacres huddle, and there was a real emphasis on work rate and lifting that work rate, especially from the forwards and the wings, pushing back to help out with the defence, and then coming forward and counter-attacking as well. And just a quick injury update for the Lions. Riley Broadstock came off in the third quarter with a rolled ankle. He's been taped up over the break, and he should be ready to go.
Well played, Ned. Excellent report as always. So we're just going to go to as the players are walking out from the huddles, a couple of the stats. So for the quarter, inside 50s, well done by the Lions. They had 11 to the 9 for the Dragons. Ruck taps again. Absolute dominance again by Tyson Smith. He has been on fire. 38 to 9. That's something we haven't seen. And tackles again. So even. Both teams tackle. A lot of tackles in this game, Tony.
Yeah, there are, and we'll come to the better players in a moment. Just waiting for the umpire here. Of course, Grindley and Hunter have been very good. So you're with Vince Cosmo for the call of the last quarter, Vince.
Okay, so let's see what they can do here, OSB. Can they continue on, or are Greenacres going to run right away and actually increase this into a percentage win? Up they go. Tap again by Smith. Out it comes. It's going to be Greenacres onto it first. That's Eisner with a kick forward. And Mark could be almost taken. No, not quite taken. Oh, sharked off the pack here by Bamford. Bamford with the snap. Oh, that's gone wide. Opportunity there. It's out on the actually out on the full, I believe. And that'll be a relieving kick to come in from the OSB Lonsdale defence. Kick comes out to this side. Good take there by Driver. So Driver kicking out towards the 50. Who's he looking for? It's just gone over the top of Andrews there. It's going to be sharked here by Huesler. Huesler with the kick back inside 50. Oh, Driver can't quite make it. Second attempt. Now he's given it straight to Eisner, and Eisner has missed. Eisner's missed from nearly the top of the square. And
a bit of comedy of errors, Vince. They're peppering now. It seems to be the left-hand side, as you called it earlier, down the hill. Seems to be the scoring end, of course, but back it comes now. So we've got number 10 here, Deacon Trembath. Oh, and he's off. He's run out of fair way, and that's a nice kick too, almost out the wing. Nice little hip and shoulder by Grindley. Can they load up? He's kicked just into the middle. That one needed to hit, and it missed. Wow, quick feet there. As away they come towards centre forward. Wow, the big fella there, Ryan Comans, missed it. Didn't chase after it. Said a few words. Back onto the wing now for Greenacres, and player all on his own there. Kicking now just inside the 50. Players struggling to get to it. Oh, taken out of it. O'Sullivan's Beach player just pushed that with his hand and got taken. I'm not sure whether he's got cramp or hurt his leg down there in back play. You can just see him in the picture there. Maybe a touch of cramp as we go to Ned.
He slid in awkwardly. I'm not sure whether it's cramped with his hammy. It looks like he's stretching that hammy out now, so I think it's cramp, boys.
Cramp. So ball up in the middle. Ball hits the ground. It's inside 50 for Greenacres. And umpire says, I will ball it up. So umpire just balling up now.
You got to love that in Div 7. The boundary umpire is the one who's actually helping him with his cramp.
Yeah, and that lad, I saw him in the B grade. He played the whole game in the B grade too.
Oh, good on him. Good on him.
So out it comes now. Jaden Hunter in traffic. Geez, that's a nice punch if it comes off, but player now getting to it is Jamie Bilby. Out here to Newchurch, Kyle Skinner, sorry. Kyle Skinner kicks into Andrew Clark, and he's away. Catch me if you can. Nice kick in too. That is a great kick. And they will have a shot, probably 30 metres out if they're lucky. Let's wait for this player here. Number 1, of course, Jack Mao. He's had a very good game. There've been a few of them. If I can run through while he's waiting to have this kick, Mao. Of course, Matthew Gibson, number 6, had a good quarter. Ben Bamford's been outstanding. Jamie Howcroft, number 11 as well. Joseph Eisner. Paul Merritt, number 5. Bruin Brandon been in it as well. So Jack Mao comes in, and let's have a look. You never know with this goal umpire. So this time he is pointing, and it is a point. So I won't mark a goal for that one. So just you never know. Look at the goal umpire. He's just going off. Give it a rest, mate. He's just stabbed fresh air there, Vince. That's what he's done.
Yes,
Thrown down. If we get a shot, he's got a whole campsite down behind him there. He's got a stool, drinks. Maybe he hasn't got a barbecue going. Anyway, out they come.
Out it comes.
For something different in Division 7 today.
So here's, it's been fantastic. There's a handball from Brimley onto Hunter. Another handball. Running on, gets it back, Hunter. This is a good passage of play. Will it come off? Oh, can't quite take the mark there, Andrews. At the back. Oh, strong tackle applied by Atkinson. Holding the ball, the crowd, we could hear him yelling. And gee, there's a little bit afterwards. He wasn't happy about that, Skinner. So, but the ball has transitioned very quickly into the forward 50 for the OSB Lonsdale Lions.
Umpire there, blood
it could
rule.
be a blood rule. It is. So, looks like it's going to be the Greenacres player. They have to.
Doesn't want to come off.
He doesn't want to move. The umpire's saying you have to come off, mate. So now he's heading towards the boundary line. In the meantime, the ball's with Atkinson.
He's got a bit of claret. We can see it here as he runs towards us here, Kyle Skinner.
So Blank's coming on. And not too happy about it still, young Skinner.
You wouldn't have thought.
Well, he's still not happy. But one, he hasn't got the ball. He's given away the free kick, and now he's off the ground with the little bit of claret just popping out from his snoz. So there you go. In he comes. Atkinson. What can he come up with? Punchy little kick. Looks good. Unable to be touched on the line. And that's a goal. First goal of the quarter to the Lions. Well played.
Very happy about that too.
He is happy about that too, Atkinson. And might Willie be. He managed to get the free kick. He's kicking from right on the boundary line, the intersection of the 50. And punched it well in. And that was unable to be touched on the line. And that's a goal for him. So well done. 5 minutes in, and that takes them out to 7-6-48. So they're almost halfway back to 14-16. So, but more importantly, it's been 5 goals to 2 now since half time.
So second ball up in the middle here with the umpire, and as I said, can they win the second half? So up it goes here. Geez, bustling in there. He's strong too. He's Smith. So, nice kick out and good low down mark. Bruin Brandon, he's been active. Outside 50, doesn't think he can make it. Geez, he gave that a lot of air time, but nice little kick out. Jamie Bilby. They haven't got close to the goal. Now they go into the pocket. Player, geez, couldn't quite take it. Ball on the ground, willing. They handball back to O'Sullivan's Beach. Lonsdale comes along the wing. The coach here is Paul Merritt with it, taken high. In the back, ridden down. Andrew Grindley gives him something to go on with, and just going to settle him down here. Paul Merritt on the far side, Vince.
So it's on the far side with Merritt. He's not happy with that option. He looks at another option, found something that he likes. Good kick, intelligent kick, finds Eisner. Good lead from Eisner. Just looking at young Cole Skinner about to come back on the ground. Big high kick, about 40 out. Big pack forms. Gibson in the middle of it, can't quite take it. Almost tackled high there was Mao. Couldn't quite get it. Another handball. He's handballed straight to Trembath. Now Trembath, 2-on-2 here. What's going to happen? Umpire's pulled something up. Looks like it could be a free kick with the Lions. It is. So that'll go to Andrew. It won't be Andrews. It'll be Bradley Hayes, the captain. So Hayes, he's going right back.
Yeah, he's going to have a shot.
He's got the Michael Holding run up here. He's gone back a long way. He's going to have a shot. Now, he'd be kicking from 55. He's going to kick this from inside the square.
Probably he knows the ground. I know they're training and that, but boy, oh boy, ambition and talent. Here we go.
So let's see what he can do. In comes the captain, Bradley Hayes.
Not going to run around, is he?
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to just see. It's a little bit of a step. Goes, tries to put too much on. It's going to drop short, and there's mark taken there by Merritt. He's having a great game, Merritt. Out to Eisner. Eisner goes out to the far side. Misses his target there in Carver, and that's gone out for a boundary throw-in.
I tell you what I do like. He's had a shot from 70, Bradley Hayes. He's miskicked it, and he started to limp afterwards. I always like that. That's the go-to. He's just feigned a bit of cramp there, and that'll do us, he says.
Yeah, just seeing Ryan Houser come off. He's had a good game. Sharked off the pack. Oh, couldn't quite get the handball out. That's got to be holding the ball. Umpire doesn't pay it, but it'll be now a ball up.
That was Eisner. It was a beautiful kick. Why would he bother to handball? That's probably where he undid himself, Vince.
So umpire just picking it up now. Right on the 50-metre mark here for the forward line for the Lions. They're 52 points down. Up it goes. She's another tap by Smith. Now the kicks come forward there. High kick from Hunter. High, wide, and bouncing still in play. Can't quite get it there, Hayes. Bit of a scrap. Geez, you'd think they'd try and put it through here. Has it gone through? No, there could be a free kick. Or is it a... What is happening here, umpire? He's going to ball it up, is he? He is going to ball it up. He must be like 3 centimetres out here. Anyway, this...
she's on.
Merritt couldn't quite get the tap. There's going to be a shot here. Kicked back in by Atkinson, but that's going to be smothered. Atkinson with another go. Bumbled off as he kicks it, and that's going to force the kick out on the full. So, and he's going to be paid a free kick. I thought that might have been more in the kicking action rather than late, but he's going to get the free kick here, Atkinson. And here's an opportunity here for him to become the only goal scorer and now a multiple goal scorer in the last quarter.
And I'm not sure Andrew Grindley here, number 2, a little bit upset down there. He's had a bit to say. Him and Matthew Richards came together. That wasn't pretty. Grindley's a bit agitated, so yeah, go on, Vince.
So similar. Well, he's in a similar position to what he was last time, but about 20 metres further in. So let's have a look. Punches it again. And this time he has missed to the near side, and so that's a behind. And just waiting for the ball to come back in. It's with Andrew Clark. Yeah, and geez, poor old Kyle Skinner. He's been waiting in front of us for about 5 minutes, waiting to get on. No one wants to come off. Grab yourself a chair, young man. Out it comes to the forward 50. It's with Merritt now. Merritt's kick out towards the 50. Spotted up a player there in Newchurch at the back of the pack. Couldn't quite take it. Here's Hunter again. Goes with the handball. Umpire's called a throw. He has, yes.
Yeah, getting a lot of frees, aren't they? Sullivan's beat Lonsdale this quarter, Vince.
Ball spilled out from Hunter there, and they called a throw. Eisner wasn't really happy, but a short kick there by Hunter.
Bang.
Now the kick goes in long. Good penetrating kick. Pushing it back. I think umpire's seen it too. He has. And that's going to play on for the... It is.
Have a look at John Atkinson
there. That's it. They've umpires then called it. That's a play on advantage.
He wasn't going to stop then, Atkinson.
Absolutely not. There's the option.
Around.
This is a good kick.
Go.
This is a good kick in. Let's have a look at this on the Dartfish replay. Kick over and Atkinson. There you go. Wow. 2 goals for him in the last quarter. The only 2 goals in the last quarter. And, good finish to this half from the Lions.
Well, they've outscored, at this point, Greenacres. They've shut them down and
6-2.
Outscored them this half in a good way as well. So, now, a lot of O'Sullivan's beats Lonsdale players to the left of this, but their ruckman's been winning the tap. And, of course, he taps it left. They should have capitalised. Bang goes Jamie Howcroft. That was a huge bump in there. So he's fired up in the middle there, trying to get Greenacres going. The wings are probably 10 metres off the circle now, so there's a lot of players around. There's 10, 12 players in this. Just pushes out his opponent, gives it to Greenacres though, to Smith. Can O'Sullivan's Beach get out? Greenacres fumble. Player pulled the player forward, so didn't get a free. Greenacres inside the 50, and very smart player Ben Bamford. He's going to settle them here. He's probably 40 out when he kicks this. And I tell you what, if you're looking for a highlight, folks at home or up there in Darwin, just watch the goal umpire here, because anything could happen. He loves a little bit of airtime, Vince. I reckon he's going to be watching.
Well,
this.
I reckon he obviously knows that this game's getting filmed today, this goal umpire.
He must know.
The only thing we haven't seen so far is a cartwheel.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Good luck.
Anything could happen. He's got the hands on the... Look, there's 3 people with their hands on the haunches. 2 players and the goal umpire. So when he comes, sets it up high, little bit to the left, give us something. Oh, there we go. He's done the march back to get the flag. God, he's got a full repertoire, hasn't he? Yep. It's like coming to a show. Anyway, in they come, O'Sullivan's beats Lonsdale. Nice kick in, good lead given, and that was well done by Jaden Hunter. I've been impressed with this young lad. Really good player. Little lead given here by James Clark. Go shorter again. Gee. Taken late.
Yeah.
Just taken late. He's got the 25. That was a little bit nasty
silly
there.
Play by Howcroft.
Deacon Trembath. Yeah, at this point of the game, not required.
Yeah.
So Trembath, luckily he's got back up. Player streams past. I'll tell you what, he's got hold of that. That's a screwy. Howcroft coming off. That's a long kick in. Now's your time to stand up, Andrew Grindley. Holds it in the 50. Howcroft just comes off, and number 22, Jamie Bilby, comes on. And there's a ball up, Vince.
Yeah, so inside the forward 50 for OSB. Another tap for Smith. But it's sharked there by Clark. Clark gets the handball out. Now the ball's out on the wing, but it's just over-kicked a little bit. And Andrews has got it. He's found something inside, but I reckon he's left his kick short. Oh, not taken there by Newchurch. Oh, gee. And umpires missed that. We didn't. But anyway, the kick in by Clark. Clark goes really deep. It's going to spill over the back. The opportunity to kick it off the ground. Now it's the old stacks on the mill from just in between the goal and the point post. And just seeing young Howcroft come back on here from Bruin Brandon. Anyway, ball up. Dangerous spot here for OSB. Handball by Merritt. He's handballed it. Smart play by Merritt. Handballed it straight through for a minor score. And they'll get the ball back now. So we'll just wait for them to bring the ball back into play. In it comes from Merritt. He goes out wide. Ball just stops short, but it's picked up. Geez, there was no one there near Skinner. Now the kick comes out towards the wing. And they're looking there for Mitchell Carver, but Mark's been intercepted. Kick comes into the middle to Clark. Clark goes long, piercing kick, deep kick. Punched off the pack. Now, first one there is going to be Newchurch. Newchurch gets the handball out. They're looking for Garner. Garner now with the kick forward. It's just going to fall short of Howcroft. Back Garner's got it again, tackled immediately, and he'll be wrapped up in that one by Julian Sheehan, and we'll have a boundary, a ball up. Not a boundary throw in, a ball up. So ball up in the middle of the ground. Up they go again. The 2 number 9's been at it most of the day, and it's been the number 9 Tyson Smith for OSB that's won most of them. Gives the kick there to Trembath. Trembath's kick, that might have gone all the way through. It has. And that's a goal to Trembath. He becomes the second multiple goal scorer for the OSB Lonsdale Lions at the 16-minute mark on the Adelaide Starbus game clock. And that takes them now out to 8-7.
Nice kick too.
Yeah, let's go over the top and through for a goal. And well done there to Deacon Trembath. So that will take that. Sorry, 9-7. They're out to 9-7.
9-8.
9-8 actually. 9-8 according to the scoreboard. So we'll just get ours updated to match. So that'll be 62 to 101. Tony.
Yeah, so in the middle it is. Up they go. Can they go forward again? Greenacres player can't quite bend down and get it back after it again. Back on the ground, of course, was Howcroft. Out on the wing it is towards us now. Eisner couldn't take it. They come in numbers, but they run into trouble here, and Greenacres crowd next to us are calling holding the ball, and the umpire has paid it. So Howcroft gets it now, comes inside the 50, goes as long as he can to the hot spot, and they're playing in front. Their player pushed out there. Umpires let it go. There's 2 or 3 Greenacres players and off the ground here. Jack Mao, who's had an outstanding game. I'll tell you, luckily we're not picking the best players, but for those at home, there's a best player from each team picked by the opposition, and they will get a medal. The umpire's throwing the flag away there. I don't think that was part of the act. He's just got carried away himself. Now look at his campsite out the back there. He's got everything. He doesn't look when he writes down the, goodness knows if he had to report anyone or do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's out on Sheriff's Road. The umpire comes back. Ball back in now. Up they go, and that's a nice mark. He's been lively too. I reckon that was Wallace Long-Scafferty. Kicks the 2-on-1, but that was a clever tap there.
How good was that
Gliding
shot?
by. That was Todd Andrews. 2 bounces here to John Atkinson. He's been lively and then turns it straight over. Paul Merritt. So they're patchy. Back to Merritt. They're in trouble. He can't get rid of it. There's going to be a free kick. I'll tell you what, Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale have worked very hard for that. And you see Andrew Grindley helping up. He's been involved. Atkinson's been involved. And pardon me, this is Bradley Hayes, the captain. They're trying to make a few changes here, Greenacres. They're bringing interesting Ben Bamford up. Try and stem the flow a little bit, I'd suggest. So Bradley Hayes it is. They've had a great second half. So almost the same spot as last time.
He's going for it again,
from
though.
the centre, yeah. He's probably going to kick.
He can.
From
He's
50.
the captain. He can do what he likes, really.
Yep.
Can't he?
Now, just keep an eye. There's no limp. There's no any sign of injury at the moment. So he holds it like a left footer. He holds it across the left, but then at the last minute he swings across to the right.
That's a better kick.
Gets hold of it, and that's gone very close. And there's no limp after the kick.
Well, it's a much better kick. So anyway, young
there we
Merritt's
go.
got the ball. This is Nathan Merritt. Which way is he going to go? Out towards the broadcast side. Kicks long. Oh, big fly there from
Like that.
Howcroft.
Yeah.
Wow, what a mark. He finds something out wide. Looking out there for Garner. Garner gets a shocking bounce. Now he might have a second opportunity at it. But he's got it. Third opportunity, Garner. He's off now. Kicks forward to Eisner. Little daisy cutter. Now it's come out wide. Kicks there. Oh, Bruin Brandon behind. But fantastic mark there has been taken by Smith. He's a good kick too. Spotted someone up. There's Trimbath. Trimbath goes deep. Oh, there's a player on his own. Oh, has that been? That was the captain Hayes. Couldn't take the mark.
Down.
Umpire's fallen down. He's still looking at the play. And I think now he's going to. Now it's all happening.
The players even having a chuckle.
How is that not the front on contact? He's just going to.
Oh,
We'll have a. We'll just here we go. He's going to go down now. Anyway, ball comes out while we're just watching that replay. So ball comes out. It's going to go out wide, and it's going to be a ball up. But gee whiz.
This is,
we love community football,
Got to
Tony.
do another game.
That's it.
The goal umpire at one end and the central umpire diving around. Anyway, ball on the far side, Vince. I'll have a go at it if I've stopped laughing. In it comes. Oh, player just can't quite get it out. What's the umpire pulled out there? Too high. To Greenacres. Even the player was a little bit confused there. I think the umpire might have concussed himself on the way down when he fell over. So I reckon this might be. It's not Bamford, is it? It is Bamford, is it? Yeah, I thought they called him to go down. The Greenacres bench, you might have heard through the audio before as well, saying just to slow things down. So you see the coach here, he's just slowing it down, holding on to the ball. 5 goals or 6, 7 goals will win it for O'Sullivan's Beach. That's not going to happen. But Nathan Merritt, they're just really slowing down, putting the brakes on. Interesting thing here, though, if you kick to a 50-50, there's another possession. That's all right. Jamie... That's not Bilby. That's
Garner.
Garner. So here's where a turnover may happen. Player just tried to step back, given space. Quick handball now. Maui turns around. I'll tell you what, that'll be close. Players let it go. He's got plenty of time. Picks it up around the corner. And let's have a look at the goal umpire. Hey, have a look at that. And that is, that was Matthew Gibson for his third. Thank you very much, Vincent. This goal umpire, I tell you what, has he given us a highlights package? Watch this as it comes through.
Have we got
watch for the hat. Wait for this. Sorry, Vince. He's now. Wait for it. The hat. The jump. Oh.
So. Unbelievable. Here we go. I reckon he almost gets a pair of Archies today, the goal umpire. So, but that's a first goal. Wow, of the last quarter at the on 22 minutes on the Adelaide Starbus game clock. It's taken Greenacres, but they had such a sensational first half. They're been able to manage this lead right throughout the second half. But it's been a good effort by the Lions in the second half to get themselves to make the scoreboard look a lot more respectable. But ball's bobbling around here in the middle. Now we get a kick out by Garner. Garner's kick. Oh, it's clean bowled everyone. At the back of the pack there, they've got the spare back. And the kick comes out here to young fielder. So he's got the ball right on the back of the square. Comes out towards the wing. Looking here for Garner, for Hunter, I should say. Now he's got it. Gets the handball there to Smith. Smith goes with the kick inside. Oh, he's kicked it just over Grindley's head, but it's eluded everyone. Now it's out to the ruckman Matthews. Matthews gets the handball out. There'll be a short kick here. I think it's from Skinner, and his kick. He's been a great last quarter, little Atkinson. He's been very, very lively. What's he going to do with it? He goes straight to the hot spot. 20 metres out. Big pack flies. Punched. First one there is Swain. Swain's kick has gone wide. Grindley could be there. First one to it. It's going to beat him out of play, though. He's just in front of Donald Blanks, and that's gone out of play. It'll be a ball up. Boundary throw in. It'll be around about 20 metres around from their goal.
And just commend Ben Bamford there, just picking up Bradley Hayes with the cramp there. They helped, just glide by and helped him up. And it's good to see at this level, Vince.
Yeah, the two captains there. But ball, just nothing happening there. Umpire's going to come in. Tackle there has been applied on the OSB Lonsdale player. What have you got there, Ned?
The ruckman for OSB Lonsdale, arguably the best on today. Smith looks a little bit sore. Looks like he's carrying a bit of a corky late in the game. He's crashed in hard all day, so you'd expect a bit of general soreness late in the game.
Yes, well, I'd actually expected he's almost got a broken hand from the 3,000 hit-outs that he's had today. He's been absolutely dominating all day. And I'll tell you what, this bloke... Well, there's the siren. There's the final siren. So final score here, the Dragons 15-18 have defeated the Lions 9-9. So comfortable win to the Dragons, set up in with a magnificent first half. And it'll be interesting to see as they're just coming out to set up for the post-game presentation. But let's have a go at it, Tony. I reckon if we got to pick one player from each side, I think for the Lions, Tyson Smith was clearly their best player.
Oh, for sure.
And if I had to pick someone from Greenacres, I'd almost have to say the coach, Paul Merritt. Paul Merritt was excellent across 4 quarters.
Yeah, 4-quarter effort. Yep. Ben Bamford was very good.
Very
but
early. He had a very good first half, and after he got injured in that second quarter, he sort of
Howcroft at times and Eisner, very good first half. So a lot of them drifted off, didn't they, in the second half? But certainly.
And interesting that we talking to both the presidents just after they had the halftime ceremony. Then. They were mentioning about the complete difference in the two squads. How we had a couple of 15-year-olds, quite a few other teenagers in the OSB Lonsdale lineup. They're very, very young side, and as distinct from the Greenacres side when talking to their president, of course, which we had at halftime. How they were a much more experienced side, and that sort of probably had a little bit to play out that maybe those older legs were getting a bit heavy in the second half, and the young legs of the OSB Lions actually made them obviously run out the game a lot better than what their opponents.
Well, they outscored them, Vince. 7 goals, 6 to 4 goals, 7. It was 13 shots to 11 in the second half. So look, there's still something to build on for O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale. The other, Jaden Hunter, was a very good player. So just on camera, you'll see the two teams are going to come together, and also the presidents, and they're going to award, and I've seen this medal, it's a beautiful medal to each player. One player of each team is awarded by the opposition team, and what's going to happen is our boundary rider is also going to give the medal winner a pair of Archie thongs, because Archie thongs are super comfy.
Oh, they are.
And they get also, it's back, Vince. This had a huge following last year. The Dartfish beanie.
The beanie's
much
back.
Cherished.
The
much
beanie's
cherished. Back. So the beanie's back as well. And just the jumper going past there, I did ask at half time with the O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale jumper, it's a merger of a couple of the older clubs, the colours from each club, and the blue at the top represents the ocean, The yellow is O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale, and if you'll excuse me, I did know the names, but there was a couple of other teams on the right-hand side that were the older teams from down this way as well.
Yep.
So, players coming over. We'll just have a quick look at the goal scorers while we wait for this ceremony to take place. So very quickly, Greenacres now with 1, Newchurch 1, Matthew Gibson 3 there, Vince.
Good effort.
Ben Banford I had as 3.
Yep.
Howcroft 2, Bruin Brandon 1, Joseph Eisner with 2, and Ryan Hughesler with 1. And for OSB Lonsdale, Riley Broadstock 1, Jaden Hunter 1, Deacon Trembar 2, Braden Fiedler 1, John Atkinson, he was lively, wasn't he, with 2. Jared Swain with the 1, and Bradley Hayes with 1.
Yeah. So a good second half. As we said, 7 goals to 3. They outscored Greenacres in the second half. So they really finished off the game really well. Interesting that that was part of the discussion about the fact that the OSB Lonsdale, they have the ability to get on a bit of a run and score quickly, and we're just waiting now for the ceremony to start, and I think we're all set to go, so we'll take you to the post-game action.
Congratulations to the Greenacres Football Club on the marvellous win. Congratulations to our boys. Well played, fellas. Played a good spirit. I'd like now to also thank the supporters and members of both clubs coming out today and taking part in the reconciliation day. It gives Health Club as well. Thank you. I'd like now to ask the Greenacres Football Club's president and the Southern Speech Lonsdale Football Club's president to come up with the 2 captains, please. I'd just like to ask Bradley Hayes and the Southern Speech Football Club to come up and say a few words.
Thanks for coming out. I know for me, and I know for all the boys, this day means a lot to us, and to be able to do it, there's a bit of a letdown that we didn't have any of our Indigenous boys up in the A grade with some injuries and that sort of thing, but it's a massive day for us just because our club is so full and so multicultural that it's a great celebration of the reconciliation that has been made, but it also highlights the amount of work that still needs to be done. So cheers to Greenacres for coming out and supporting the day. It was awesome. It was a great contest, especially in the second half, and we started playing a bit better. So yeah, cheers boys, thank you.
I'd like to ask now to Ben Banford to come up from the Greenacres Football Club.
On behalf of our club, thanks so much for hosting us today, putting on such a great event. For the best player, for a solid week on I don't think there's any shock. He took about 30 marks from us today, so number 9 Foster Smith. Sorry, I got the border mixed up. Our best on ground from Greenacres was number 6, Matt Gibson.
Thanks again to both clubs. Please stick around. We've got a Country Freedom band playing at starting at 6 o'clock. So thank you both clubs once again. Thank you for next year.
So welcome back, viewers. So there we have it. The best player for Greenacres, Matthew Gibson, with the 3 goals, and not unexpected here, Tyson Smith, magnificent with his game today, and as we said, just those ruck taps, Vince. So we've got our boundary rider now is just getting organised to get both players, and we're going to see a dual interview, a pair of thongs each, and also a dartfish beanie. So just waiting now. You agree with the best players, Vince, certainly?
Oh, absolutely. From the OSB Lions Lonsdale perspective, clearly their best player. And we had Gibbo kicking 3 goals is up there, and probably not far from Nathan Merritt, but we're about to go to Ned, and he's got both of them with him right now.
Thanks, guys. I'm over here with the 2 best on ground winners, Matt Gibson and Tyson Smith. Congratulations, boys. Bad luck today, Tyson, but you must have been happy with your individual performance.
Yeah, it was alright, but I'd rather get the win, obviously, but we probably didn't play first half, so we gave it to them in the second half, and credit to the boys. We came out, we spoke about it, and I think it was like 5 or 6 goals in the end, which isn't too bad, considering we're about 8 goals down at half time. So
yeah, absolutely. And Matt, you would have been happy with your day. You've been doing pretty well this year. Second, I think, in the goal scoring. And how far do you think Greenacres can go this year, all the way?
Yeah, no, real proud of the boys this year. We've started real well this season, set us right up. So I think we're in a good spot. We just got to keep grinding away and winning, and just do what we're doing at the moment and continue on. But yeah, real happy with the team today.
And your skipper mentioned how much it means to play in the reconciliation round for you guys. What does it mean for you to be best on ground on a day like this?
It's pretty great. It's for acknowledging the people that were here before us, and it's on Greenacres' behalf. I thank them for coming out and supporting it as well and getting around it, because it is a great cause, and it was great to play well on the day.
Yeah, fantastic. It was a great celebration, a great pre-game little show we had there as well. So once again, guys, thanks very much. And you've both won yourselves a dartfish beanie and some Archie thongs, as well as your medal. Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
Thanks very much, Ned, and well played to both Tyson Smith and to Matthew Gibson, who both were outstanding contributors today. But most importantly, we'd like to again acknowledge and what a fantastic pre-game that we saw today, and Isaac's performance with the didgeridoo and the welcome to country that we had as well. That it was a fantastic day they've put on here, OSB Lonsdale today. And we can't thank them enough for their hospitality and how welcoming they were for us as well.
And Vince, look, at the end of the day, the ground is bathed in sunshine. It was dark before at 3/4 time. It's beautiful now, and fantastic as our Archie's Thongs winner, Matthew Gibson's walking past. So well done to him, and we're going to have a look at some stats now, I believe. Here we are, Vince.
Yeah, so there we go. Inside 50s, very even in the last quarter. So, but overall, OSB actually having more inside. OSB catching up, I should say, on the inside 50s, but still well behind, based on Greenacres having such a dominant first half. I'll get on to the middle one soon. Let's go to the tackles. They worked hard. Both teams worked hard. 67 to 62 in tackles is a good effort, but
fantastic, isn't it?
But the one that stands out for me, I mean, that is an absolutely phenomenal effort by Tyson Smith, 63 to 10.
Wow!
Let me just say that again. 63 to 10 hit outs.
And also, Vince, not only that, he did take some marks in the second half and some nice kicking as well. So it's interesting. I said the other day with Majok Garong down there at Hope Valley, what are they, Division 4, aren't they? We're starting to see some really good ruckmen in the lower divisions because they're not being taken to the other leagues and so on. So there's some really good talent down around here, and he's an outstanding player. Knew his way around the ground, knew how to read the play, but just an outstanding leap on him. And yeah, that is a very telling stat, 63 to 10. Unfortunately, that third quarter they got a fair bit of it, but they couldn't make the best use of it, Vince, and we've seen that a bit this year.
Yeah, so that's probably something that you'd spot that. And again, that's probably the just given the fact that the coaching staff, they don't get the access like you see it at the higher levels to be able to practice a lot, maybe around stoppage and around set plays too much. So you might have a dominant ruckman, but unless he's got the time to work with the midfielders that are going to be around him, and they can develop that, that syncing that they need to be on the same page, then you might find that if you've got and Paul Merritt was a prime example today that I think he probably got the most taps read straight off of Tyson Smith. And it's just smart, experienced player, smart player, reads the ball in the air, which way the ruckman's going to tap it, and gets to the right position.
Well, I often go back to the quote, it's not who wins a tap, it's what happens next.
Yep.
And we've seen that a few times this year, and you're correct, Greenacres were able to mop up. There were a couple of times the ball hit the ground and they won the 50-50 clearances. What tended to happen, they got it down and they would then score and capitalise. Then we started to see the 50-50s between the lines where O'Sullivan's Beach Lonsdale were able to turn it around. They'd get it down, then it would turn around again. I think their undoing in the first quarter was right around that 50-metre line. It kept getting turned over. They couldn't get through.
Yeah, there was a lot of that, and we actually spoke to them a little bit about that at half-time, that there was just patches of the game where they just could not get the ball past centre from their D50, and that allowed the Greenacres to just have multiple inside 50s one after the other, and eventually the resistance breaks, and inevitably it's the goal umpire who signals two hands. Well, fancy or not fancy, but it's the boundary umpire who's the one who gets the ball back out to the centre square.
Yeah, well, that goal umpire today, that was extreme. I think some of that will be coming up as well. But so anyway, there we have it for folks. A great day down here at O'Sullivan's Beach, Lonsdale. Reconciliation round. I think that the day is bigger than just the game of football itself, Vince. And what a fantastic time. And I think we've got a bye next week, and then I reckon we've got a couple of women's games.
I think we are watching the women
in
2 weeks' time, so we look forward to that. So on behalf of our stats man Cam and James up on the roof as always, our producer Tim, and magnificent work Ned Maguire on the boundary today, and from behalf of Tony and myself, well, we look forward to a week off next week, but then we've got a cracking women's Division 1 women's game, and we look forward to broadcasting that. So thanks everyone for listening and watching today, and we'll see you all in a fortnight.